Ugh. One sec.
Yeah, because people could click that and like actually go to my kick, I guess.
Yeah, that was my bad.
It's all good, brother. Yo, how's chat doing? How's everybody doing? This is about to be. How many podcasts have you done?
Oh, it changed it anyways. Here, where I'm getting an echo with
Here, let's see.
Tyson.
O-N. And then Hockle.
Tyson Hockly.
Ley.
Ley.
Yeah, Ley. Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, I got it, baby.
Bro, I'm surprised that like so many people in here don't know me. Guys, I've done a stream with Sneeko, Gideon, Zerka,
I'm like,
Heel Mike recently. I mean, I know you're not cool with those
how am I
people, but
lagging? Where's the other audio coming from?
other audio. Because I have your stream muted on my other thing, so
All
there
right.
shouldn't be another
I'm good.
audio.
It was one of my tabs.
We're chilling?
It was one of my tabs.
Okay, bet, man. Bet. All right, brother. So I guess we'll just get this podcast started off. Just give yourself like a brief little introduction, like who you are, just in case there's people in my chat that haven't seen you before, and kind of let them know what's up.
Bet. Basically, my name is Aaron Travis. I am 35 years old. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I've been streaming for a long time. I've been streaming about 9 years, and what's it called? It's been a hell of a ride.
Hell yeah, man. You were saying earlier you're feeling like you're like burnt out from streaming. I'm kind of like curious because like obviously I'm trying to get into this whole space and like do podcasts and stuff. Is it something that's like hard on your mental health, like streaming after a while? Because I can imagine like having so many people watching you all the time could be.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking frustrating if we're being honest, but and I
Yeah,
get trolled a lot, so it's like that as well. But basically it's just dealing with like me getting like swatted and
that happened.
harassed constantly is pretty annoying. Yeah. I've been swatted a bunch, I've been harassed a bunch, and it's pretty annoying,
Damn,
actually.
man. What would you
Yeah.
say to like all the kids that like want to become streamers though? Because like that's like the number one job that people want to do is become a streamer. So are you saying it's like not all it's cut out to be, or?
Yeah, I mean, it's what it cut out to be, but like it's also like pretty difficult for like it's just hard to understand because there's so much like what's it called? There's so much like disparity and there's so much like randomness to it, you know what I'm saying? Like so it's hard to
Mm.
like really like be tangible with like what's what and shit.
Dude, your chat's so funny, bro. Your chat's so funny. I'm gonna try, bro. I'm gonna try to be like not get derailed by your chat. Maybe I should
No,
just
you're good.
close it
You're
real quick.
good. They're just gonna
Dude, I'm
they're
sorry if
gonna
I just start
troll.
randomly laughing, bro. It's because I literally
No,
get
you're
one
good.
going
You're
by,
good,
bro.
bro. You're good. My
Okay, bet.
chat's very different. It's a one-of-one chat. You
Yeah,
know, you can't really take what they're saying personally.
yeah, for sure.
So wait, I accidentally went live on YouTube. I didn't even know that. I guess I'm live on YouTube right now.
Oh hell yeah, man. I'm watching on your stream. You could just like click the full screen thing because I think it's like not full screen on your stream.
Oh yeah, it wasn't. My bad. Now it
It's all
is.
good, brother. All good, brother. So, I saw that you used to like struggle with heroin addiction and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was fucked up for a while, dude. It was pretty bad. I've been clean almost 9 years. What the chat just gorilla is just fucked up. Bro, wait, tell them how old you are, bro.
Bro, I'm 17, bro. Y'all get to chill.
Bro, you guys are
All
talking
right.
to a minor, bro. Relax.
Yeah, you guys are literally talking
Wait,
to
no,
a
he's
minor.
Canadian, so it's actually not. It's the
Yeah, I'm
whatever
legal
it's
age in
called.
Canada. I'm legal age in Canada. I think it's 16 is legal age in Canada, so you chilling. So yeah, man. So how did it go from heroin to becoming like one of the biggest streamers on Kick?
Basically, fucking, it took like a lot of years and shit, and I don't know. It's been fucked up. I I was like really I was addicted to drugs for a while. And let me get
Mm-hmm.
my lighter.
Let me
It
get my
basically took like 9 years
yeah,
like to get
bro.
there.
He's taking a toke on stream. Yes, sir.
Wait, should I not do that?
No, no, go for it, man. I don't care. It's just funny. It's just funny. It's really good timing because we're just talking about you doing drugs and now we're ripping the toke. Hell yeah. type shit.
But yeah, man, I started playing Halo in 2018,
Hmm.
and it led to Fortnite and bunch of other shit. And then like I went viral with this kid and fucking I don't know. I've been like kind of like riding that for a while, and then like it fucking led to Kick and like E-Dates. I don't know. It's like been like this spiral for a while.
Yeah, for sure, man. So I saw that you had beef with John Zerka. Now, as a lot of people know, Zerka is somebody I've done a stream with. I talk to him quite frequently. Like, what's your whole beef with John Zerka? Like, where did that falling out kind of happen?
Basically it happened because what's it called? I was basically we were supposed to be boys and shit. I don't know. It just started with the whole pedo shit. He just leaned too hard into it, and shit happened. And
Yeah.
he fucking, he had a bad. They made bad calls, dude. It's fucking. I don't know. It's been fucked up. They blew it, bro. Like I can't be friends with them, and it's just shit.
So it's just because like the pedo jokes and stuff.
I mean, it's not just the pedo jokes and shit. It's like it's a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
and fucking, it's fucking shitty, basically.
Yeah.
And I
I
don't really
mean,
know why it had to happen. Like,
yeah. I mean, I would say like, bro, I think that you guys are like all good people, and I think it'd be good if you guys could like work together because a lot of Zerka's stuff is kind of like he's talking to his chatters and like he's helping out a lot of people. Like, I'm not sure if you've seen his esoteric stuff, but he talks a lot about like psychology and kind of like how the mind works. I feel like that's his best content. Like when he goes and does drugs and does like the OnlyFans content, I feel like that's kind of like okay, it is what it is. But I really respect it when he's like helping people. Like he does that stuff, which I really fuck with that.
right.
Yeah. Um, and you also had beef with Heel Mike too.
Yeah, I had beef with Heel Mike. I mean, it was like not good at all. Like it was fucked up because like I basically he was the one that convinced me to do, IRLs and be like I went to LA basically for him and like I guess like there was like some jealousy issues with like some of the content
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, I don't really know what happened. It just was fucked up and I don't know. I just get trolled so much. Honestly, dude, with the amount of trolling I get, I hate that I talk about what I make so much so often. But it's
Yeah.
basically at this point, it's what lets me tolerate this chat room. I
Seriously.
genuinely hope a lot of my chat dies of cancer with their whole family. Like, there's a lot of guys in here that I hope if they got a bullet back to the head, I'd walk up to them and I'd spit on them. Like Pat M. Cook,
Bro.
if this guy got murdered, I literally would spit on this guy and piss and shit all over his grave. And I swear to God, I wouldn't even think twice. There's literal Nazis in here. It's actually fucked.
Bro, but
But
this is
yeah,
your chat
I'm
though.
sorry,
These
my bad,
people.
dude. Like, I just wish that I had like more supportive people sometimes. Like, they just always
Yeah.
come in here, and I know some of them are fucking trolling, and it's a good time to troll, here and there. But like, I just like spawn with like hundreds and thousands of retards every single fucking day at 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Shit, bro. Where are all these people coming from too? Like, I swear these can't be like
Dude, they're
I'm
real
not.
people. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I don't know.
I'm not saying they're not real, but they're not acting like they're real.
No, I don't know why. It's like because like if you're new to my community, basically it's like a big trolley like party, but like I can never like have any serious moments, and like I don't know.
Yeah. Do you enjoy like the content that you do? Like,
Yeah, no, I
does it
enjoy it,
inspire
dude.
you?
I just wish if I could have went back in time, I just thought I wanted my message to be more about recovery and
Mm-hmm.
inspiring the human spirit and
Mm-hmm.
shit like that. But I've just realized that over time, and my bad, this camera sucks. I don't know if you're doing this. That like
That's all
I'm
good
just
though.
not taken seriously, and I'm basically called the junkie, and like nothing that, and I don't care about getting called a junkie. I
Mm-hmm.
don't. But I just like wanted people to take me more seriously, and I
Mm-hmm.
guess it's just been really hard for that to happen, and I don't know why.
I mean, bro, I feel like it's never too late though, right? To do that type of content. Like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like the type of content that you make like attracts like whatever type of audience that you get, you know? Like when I do my more like mature stuff, I get more of like that kind of locked in crowd. Like I get like a lot of the hustler crowd, like a lot of like the Andrew Tate fans, like a lot of the I'm gonna go like change my life. And I really fuck with that. But then sometimes I do like I'll have like a girl on or I'll have like a streamer on, and I see it's more like that kind of troll energy. So I mean, I guess it's kind of like whatever content you do, you kind of bring that towards yourself. But
Yeah, and one more time with the heel Mike and the John Zerka thing, dude. You know, heel Mike really wasn't a good streamer, if we're being honest. But like, I felt John had some potential. I feel like John did have potential, and you know, and by the way, I read the heel Mike. I watched your heel Mike thing, dude. I want to let you know he completely lied about that. There's clips where he acknowledged the girl's age and they didn't have an ID, and there are literal clips of this. And he said, "Fuck
jeez.
it, nah." So like, I just want to make sure we keep him nice and tucked away. We keep him nice and buried. Bro,
So
I
wait, are you
hate
saying
that
he's
guy.
actually a pedophile?
Yes. Or like he like is into like 15 and 16-year-olds, whatever the definition of that is. So I've watched Destiny and he's like clarified what an actual one is and what is not. But like I think he's a fucking weirdo. And Zerka's a fucking weirdo too. And the thing is, Zerka's whole thing is he's a beast. Well, then tell that bitch ass motherfucker to unban me and unblock me off Twitter then, man. Because I was going in on him, bro. He couldn't even handle
Bro,
my chat. He was in
I
front of my
just
chat
saw
and he couldn't handle
I
that shit.
I just saw a clip of you with Zerka at Jack Doherty's house, and you're like
Yeah.
saying like you're saying to Zerka, you're like, bro, you're like the brother that I've never had and
Yeah,
stuff.
bro. I thought we were. And they all were snakes. It's because
Yeah.
I had the most viewers. It's because I was doing the best. That's just what it
Mm.
came down to. Because my
Dude,
chat was bigger than theirs and I was the better streamer. That's just what it came down to.
what was
I
up with
swear
that
to
clip
God.
though? Because you were like saying some crazy stuff. You're like Zerka, kill me, and you're like, you know what it is and stuff.
I
And
mean, dude, we're
you,
blackout drunk. I'm blackout drunk without this is like I'm blackout drunk.
mhm.
And I also was like just doing LOL cow shit like
Yeah,
nonstop then, just because like I was just trying to like
that seemed like a pretty like
ride
raw
the
and
wave.
authentic moment though. Like I mean, Zerka talks about this a lot. It's like the shadow, like the unconscious shadow, kind of like comes to a point and it snaps. I'm not sure if you're familiar with like that psychology and stuff. But a lot of like I've talked to some people. They say that's like probably your shadow, like stuff that you've repressed and stuff that's just like speaking, and it comes out easier when you're drunk. Like, do you think that you actually like had like a deep respect for Circa?
I wouldn't say I had a deep respect. I just knew he could he had like potential to be one, but like and dude, there was times that like there was a time where he was at my house and we were hanging out in my courtyard in my house and like we were talking. I was like, bro, just drop this fucking pedal stick. Just
Mm-hmm.
drop it, dude. Like you can be a great streamer without this. And then he just didn't. And
Mm-hmm.
like whenever he was on my stream, he would always say like the most offensive, racist, like crazy rape jokes, like this the most outlandish shit ever. Like, I don't know.
Do you
Like, dude,
think
to
that?
get banned off every platform minus fucking X is crazy. He's banned off like every platform.
I mean, you kind of have a point there. Like getting banned on Kick, I feel like is pretty hard.
No.
That's pretty cooked. But I mean, like, I'm not so sure with Heel Mike because I've only done like that one thing. I don't know him super well, but I mean, I don't think that Zerka's a pedophile too. Like, I wouldn't say that.
I mean, dude, it's like what's the definition? It's like, dude, groping a 16-year-old on stream, just turned 16. That's weird. So whatever way you want to dice this onion, this is still an onion. And like, I don't know,
I
man.
mean,
I tried with them and like,
didn't she lie though? She gave like a fake ID, right? Like she said she was like 20 or something.
no, dude. They literally they had fakes, but they knew it was a fake. This was all done on stream, dude. That's why they're banned.
They
This was
knew it was a
all
fake.
yes. Mike knew it was a fake. They were like, there's a clip where he's like, let's check the IDs, and Mike is like, nah, trying to be funny because like Mike got basically like super influenced by John. Dude, Mike used to be a gaming streamer like me. He used to play
Mhm.
Fortnite. You didn't
Yeah.
know that? Yeah, this
No,
shit,
no,
dude,
I knew that. Yeah, yeah,
all this shit happened in 2023, dude.
yeah.
Like, dude, streaming used
And
to not be like this. I low key don't like streaming in 2025 because of how it's like celebrities, guest appearances, fucking cameras, mansions, fucking renting out colleges. Like, it's nothing like it used to be. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a different scene. It's just not. I don't know. I liked it when it was. I love it, and I love doing IRL content, but like, it's just morphed into something so much bigger than I thought it was gonna be. So I mean,
yeah, for
I
sure.
don't
Do you
even
think
know.
do you think that like a lot of streamers are degenerates? Like I heard a lot of streamers like do drugs or like take Adderall, like Jack
I mean,
Doherty,
yeah,
I've
I'm
heard.
prescribed to Adderall. I have some right here. Absolutely. I
Seriously?
wouldn't be here without Adderall. Yeah. There's
Really?
no way I would sit here and be here without Adderall. Same with XQC. He's admitted that, like, You have to take Adderall if you want to make it long term because the consistency. I mean, look, it's 2025. These collabs, you might be able to cut some time off for sure. But
Mhm,
like, unless you can be like Andrew Tate and figure out how to just like blow up, just I don't know how, like, just to do that like that,
mhm.
it takes a lot of fucking time, or it used to at least. I don't know. It can take a
Yeah.
lot of time.
Yeah. I mean,
But
how
you're
does like
17, so that's great
true,
for how long much life you have. You know.
yeah. How does Adderall like actually affect you? Like, how does it make streaming like any easier?
Oh, dude, it's great. It gives you like this crazy energy and like it gives you like this focus and like you're the best version of you. I don't know how else to explain it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're the best version of you.
Is it bad for you though? Like, it can't be good, right?
Honestly, the come down's not good. The side effects cannot be good, but like to me, the benefits outweigh the bad stuff. I just know I wouldn't like, dude. I was streaming 400 hours a month during my Fortnite peak. That's
Mhm.
13.1 hours a day,
Holy shit,
every
bro.
day. And there's no way I was doing that without Adderall because I just wanted it more. Like, because that's how I blew up. I blew up on TikTok,
Mhm.
fucking arguing with this kid about Fortnite skins and shit. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah,
Damn. I mean, dude, that'll burn you out though, because I think even Zerka used to talk about how you do like 24-hour streams, 48-hour streams, like, and
dude, I
then
would
he
go
felt
crazy.
burned
I
out
wanted.
too.
I wanted it so bad, and I still want it bad. My
Yeah.
drive and dedication to streaming has been near unmatched the last fucking
Mhm.
near a decade almost. I would say.
That's good, bro. That's good. You said you have Nazis in your chat. What do you think about like all the rising
Oh
kind of
man, I'm glad you brought that up, dude. You know, it's funny. You know, this is gonna be our best point here. You're like a pretty pro Islam guy,
yeah.
and I'm
Yeah,
half
yeah.
Jewish, and I'm not. I'm just not at all.
Why?
I just feel like the writings are too open to interpretation of negativity, and there's also some stuff in there that I've read that I just completely feel is just aggressive and damaging.
Like what exactly?
Kill all invaders and all that other shit, dude. You know what I'm saying, man. Like, don't make
Kill
me
all
cite it.
invaders.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to die for your like brotherhood and shit.
I
I could
mean,
pull. I mean, I've read the transcripts in there, bro. I've read like the memes like on Twitter where like they say like what
the
exactly
memes
is
on
written in
Twitter.
there.
I mean, wouldn't you say that like a lot of like all religions did that? Like I'm pretty sure that we had like Christian
No,
crusades
and
too,
every
right?
religion has bad apples. The Jews
Yeah.
have the bad. There's bad apples everywhere. I
Yeah.
just feel like it's a higher percentage of bad apples.
Is it true
That's
that the
not saying that they're
Talmud
all bad. I'm not saying they're all bad. Obviously, that's not the case.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
everyone's going to be bad. Like
Is
what?
it true that the Talmud says it's okay to like steal from goy though?
Honestly, I'm not an actual authentic Jew. If you want me to be honest, my mom
Seriously?
is Catholic. Yes, my dad is Jewish. My mom is Catholic. I was raised in Christianity Catholic. I would go to CCD church like everyone else, but my dad was Jewish, so we'd celebrate Hanukkah and all
Okay.
that shit. So like I got both worlds, and like I'm gonna
Mhm.
tell you why they people don't like Jews.
Mhm.
And my dad's Jewish, so I can say this. So I'm half Jewish. Like, dude, like the way they talk, like my dad's aggressive. He's like, it's very businessy. It's very matter of fact. There's
Mhm.
not really a lot of chill. It's just off-putting. They're just off. Like they can just be really, really off-putting. Their work ethic's not really relatable. Like I don't know how to explain it. I get why they're not liked, but I just feel like the Jews equals bad. This is not a conspiracy. There's no Jewish conspiracy theory. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it kind of does, but I mean, I've been looking into it. It looks like there's like a lot of people in power that are Jewish, right?
Right. And I'm saying, so why are people in power that are Jewish? Because they just work hard and they're just
Yeah.
fucking smart. Like I'm telling you, my whole dad's side of the family, they're all multimillionaires, all
Yeah.
Jewish. My mom's side, they do well. They do really well,
Mhm.
but they're not doing what my dad and my uncle and my fucking aunt, they're not doing what they're doing. My grandma was a judge. I don't know why. It's because they just work hard. No one's giving a Jewish person a job because they're Jewish. They're just
Yeah.
effective workers.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. And it just can look off-putting because there's so many Jews in positions of power.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you have a good point there. I mean, I'm not fully like versed in all of that stuff, and I don't want to just like hate on people just because like it's a trend. Like, I'm not sure if you see
Right.
my
No, for
Twitter, but
sure.
yeah, like I try not to like go into the realm of just like hating on Jewish people because like a lot of people do that. Like, I'm not sure if you've seen like this guy Stu Peters and like all those types of guys. They like actually go into it where they're like, oh, screw the Jews. Like, I've never gone that far, but I mean, there is some kind of stuff like everything with Palestine too. Like, they're bombing like hospitals and like schools and stuff, right?
I mean, dude, like to me, it's just like war, bro. You got to understand Hamas will take those hospitals and They will use them as strongholds. And obviously, dude, nobody wants to see kids die. I don't want to see kids die. War's
Mhm.
just fucked up. October 7th was fucked up.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of like the retaliation for it. And I mean, dude, these guys have been fighting for so many fucking years. I mean, it's exhausting.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, legit, bro. I think that the war just needs to be stopped. But there's a lot of people saying like October 7th, like Israel was like killing their own citizens and like framing it on Hamas. Like, have you heard people saying that too? Because I've
There's
heard that.
no way I would believe that. I mean, they literally jumped on a rave wearing parachutes and green band. I mean, it's all on camera. They were raping and murdering people on camera.
I mean, I saw some like cars were like burnt in a certain way that like Hamas's
Dude,
weapons couldn't burn.
I mean, that is just such a stretch, bro. Like, what? So I'm saying, but what about them on camera physically taking them into the car at gunpoint? Like, what about that? Like I'm saying, like, so.
Yeah, I mean, bro, you're not wrong. Like, there's definitely fucked up stuff on both sides.
I mean, no, I'm just saying, like, it's just a war at this point. Like, at this point, it's just a fucked up war.
Yeah. Who do you think started it though? Like, who do you think was like the main
To
aggressor?
me, it's just like I have no idea.
Yeah.
I would just say, like, from what I've seen, the Middle Eastern region just is they just don't play nice with others.
Mhm.
If you look at the rest of the world, nobody else is having this problem. No other place in the planet is having a consistent fucking problem with everyone else. It's just this one region. It's 5 or 6 countries
Mhm.
constantly. And I've been to Dubai and it's great. And I've been, and I'm not it's not all bad. I'm just
Mhm.
saying there's just specific areas that
Yeah.
are appearing to be more problematic consistently over others. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like,
Bro, your chat's so cooked, bro. Somebody called me a German prick. Dude, I actually am German. I actually am German. But why do you think there's like such a rise in like Jew
the
hatred? Like
Nazi shit.
people,
I'm gonna tell you
yeah,
why.
yeah,
Because people can get more clicks on Twitter. I literally
yeah.
believe a lot of it is just like it's looking like we're just figuring out the Jews are the real Hitler, and now we can go on Twitter and I can be Nick Fuentes and get a bunch of clicks to because a bunch of 16-year-olds think Adolf Hitler is cool. Dude, Adolf Hitler was horrible. Like the whole Kanye West thing, Hitler would have blown his head off because he hated black people. What the fuck are we saying? What are we saying? What are we saying with this Hitler shit? It used to drive me more nuts than it does now. But
Hmm.
I mean, it still drives me nuts for sure.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on Nick Fuentes?
I think he's obviously he grew up close to me. He's obviously he's very intelligent. He's a very skilled creator. And I mean, once again, it's just like I agree with a lot of things. Same with even Myron Gaines. I
Okay.
agree with a lot of their takes. It's just the Jew Nazi shit.
Yeah.
That's where I push back on. But a lot of the things they say, I absolutely agree with. I just don't
Okay.
agree that the Jews are the problem. I
Yeah.
don't think Hitler's good. What the
Yeah. Yeah.
fuck are we saying? I don't think Hamas and terrorists are good. That's fucking crazy. Hassan Abi takes make you retarded. Like, what the fuck are we saying?
Yeah. Yeah, that's valid, bro. I really don't get all the Nazi stuff too. And then, bro, people will call me a liberal because I'm not like a full blown Nazi.
Right.
Like it's kind
That's
of
where we've
nuts.
gotten to. How does that make? And that's why I'm pushing back on this. Like, bro, I don't know how to get into this without really kind of crossing the line. In terms of
Mhm.
societal problems in America, you don't see 4 Jews with a yarmulke walk into a gas station and you're getting scared. You're just not. They're not
Mhm.
causing problems in society. They're not committing crimes. People don't like Jews because they're successful. What the fuck are we saying? You're
Yeah.
gonna stop going to Starbucks or something? Boycott a bunch of shit because they own everything? I'm sorry, this camera quality's ass as fuck.
No, it's all good, man. No, you're genuinely making some really good points. But what's your like problem with like Islam? Because I
It's not
mean,
my problem. I'm just like, it's just I believe that it's just used as like more of a cult than a religion. I feel like it's used to manipulate people. I don't like how they treat women. I don't
how do they treat women though?
like shit.
I mean, I think that's kind of a misconception because dude, I used to make videos with my mom reacting to like Muslim videos, and like 90, not 90, but like 60% of my comments were like women, Muslim women saying, like, oh, thank you so much. Like, you're shining a light on this. You're exposing the misinformation that women get treated bad. Like,
Because they're literally brainwashed. They can't even fight for their rights. If they disagree, they'll die. Dude, do you know that if you're practicing correctly, they can't show their hair. They can't show anything. They show their arm or something, they can get physically beaten. Sharia law, whatever, Sharia law, whatever it's called. I don't agree with that shit. Why would anybody agree with that? I'm not
Yeah, I
agreeing with
mean,
that.
that's kind of nuts. I don't agree with anybody getting beaten for that at all.
Bro, that's
But
what happens, bro.
yeah,
Dude, Muslim women don't want to be. Would you want to see your mom walking around with that stuff on? Honestly.
honestly, no.
Okay.
But I,
Would you like for your mother to be treated like a second class human being
I
right
mean, I
next to
wouldn't
you?
say that they're necessarily treated like second class human beings though.
Oh,
Like it's
man.
mostly just to filter with the lust, right? Because
It's
like to
not
make sure that
filtering out
they're
the
not
dude.
looked
There's
at
a bunch of
lustfully.
things they can't do
Like what?
in a large chunk of the world. Like some places they can drive cars, but there's a lot of places they can't drive cars. They can't go to school. They can't do anything. Their whole existence is a service to the husband. It's extreme. It's extreme as fuck, bro. It's super extreme. You would never want that for your family.
Yeah, dude.
And
I honestly,
it sprinkles off into like I believe that it just like it'll sprinkle into like the real Muslims in the radical Islams. It's like the radical ones will like pull from the good ones. It's like brainwashed. It's like a bunch of brainwash.
yeah, I'm just not happy to see how many people are hating on Muslims though. Like it's honestly almost as big as like the people hating on Jewish people. You
That's
know?
not what maybe I got to follow some of the guys you're following on Twitter. I see a lot of people like attempting to defend it and
Well,
like
yeah,
siding with.
yeah. A lot of people attempt to defend it because there's so many people like against it. Like,
Let
bro,
me ask you a
whenever,
question.
yeah.
Why did you kind of I don't want to say grift, but you're going to support Islam. Have you
Mhm.
tried going on Twitter to support the other side or
I mean,
your other social
I
medias?
haven't tried to support the other side because I don't see like why I would do that. Like, I'm not sure if you know, but I like go to the mosque and stuff. Like, I wouldn't
Yeah, no,
necessarily.
I've seen some of your stuff.
Yeah,
You're more into it than most. I mean,
yeah. I mean, I got like a lot of Muslim friends and like people that talk to me that are Muslims, and from what I see, I think it's like a pretty peaceful religion. Like everybody's super nice. Just like look on Twitter and all these like white supremacists are like, "Oh, fuck the Muslims! You're a race traitor." I see so much like vitriol and hate against Muslims, so I'm like, okay, well maybe
right.
I should stand up for these people because they seem like they're being disenfranchised a little
I
bit.
mean, I just feel like do you feel like not that, it deserves to be they deserve to be shit on or disenfranchised, but like don't you
Mhm.
I'm saying like do you think it's coming from nowhere?
I mean, I feel like a lot of it is people that haven't looked into it because there's been a couple things that like sounded bad and then it was like explained to me from an actual Muslim. Like that kind of makes sense, you know?
Right.
Like like how men and women don't pray in the same place. And people are like, "Oh, that's oppressive. They got to like go to the back." Well, not really, because what you're doing is you're making sure that the men aren't horny and distracted from prayer. So people can say, "Oh, they're going to the back of the mosque," but if you really break it down, it's like, okay, that Loki kind of makes sense, right? So they're not like staring at some like tits and ass while they're trying to pray, you know?
I mean, sure. So I mean, in the mosque that would be fine, I guess, but I'm just saying like so when I see clips of literal terrorist leaders representing Muslim faith and Islam, like what am I supposed what is someone supposed to like how does someone internalize that? How does
I
someone like
mean,
feel about that?
I would say a lot of it is just like trying to separate the religion from the people. Cause like even Sunny fans who I speak to is like, yeah, there's a lot of Muslims that are, kind of off the wire a little bit. So just trying to like separate the actual book from some like crazy people, right? Cause like I don't think that's actually Islam. Like when they're like beating women and stuff, in the Quran, it teaches love and peace. Like it doesn't teach to be hateful and like beat people. So I mean, that's not like actually Islam. That's people being radical and yeah, like you said, using it as some sort of cult. But like the actual book, from what I understand, is Love and Peace.
I'm just saying like but there's so many instances. So who did 9/11 then? Who did it?
I was just about to ask you that. I mean,
The
wasn't
Muslims
there?
did it.
I mean, isn't it true that there's like dancing Israelis though?
I mean, dude, look, we can go back and forth on five people that I've never seen laughing at a terrorist attack or whatever. We can do that. We can cite videos, we can cite instances, but I work off facts. Betty Ong was the flight attendant on Flight 11. Okay. On her last 10 minutes
That
on
was
this, on her
great.
last 30 minutes on this earth, okay, she gave the seats from the people that were hijacking the plane. All those people that she identified on the phone to command center were all the people from the Middle East. How would that how so that to me it's like we could go back and forth on who sent them if some people knew about it was going to happen. It was Muslims that got on that fucking plane. No one's telling me
You think
otherwise,
it
and I'm
actually
just not
was a
hearing that.
plane? Because there's, like, so many videos of, like, witnesses there saying, "Oh, it just exploded." Like, I just saw it
Dude,
explode.
dude, are you baiting me right now? Do you genuinely believe those were CGI planes?
I mean, bro, the video looks CGI as
Dude, you
fuck.
gotta be fucking trolling me. I just feel like
This
I just feel like
video
there's
looks
no
CGI
way.
as fuck. Dude, I'm not
How?
bro, watch the video, bro. It literally looks like a CGI effect,
I don't
bro.
even know how to like articulate this, man.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not
even
even
know how to
kidding.
I mean, you're a lot I mean, I'm down. Maybe this will get clicks, but I'm saying like there's no way that I'm gonna go off this hill. There's just no way. I'm just not doing that.
I
If it
mean,
was
bro,
not CGI.
there's so many videos of people saying there wasn't a plane and it just, like, exploded, like,
I mean, dude,
just
you could maybe argue Building 7 was bombed or blew up or something
but who
like that,
bombed
or
it though? Like, did the Muslims get in there and
I
plant
mean, you're
bombs?
right.
Like,
I mean,
it's so weird.
that one is open for interpretation. I would probably have to say, yeah. I would have to say, yeah. But I mean, if you want to play, because I am a conspiracy theorist, we can talk about. I don't believe in dinosaurs, moon landing. What else? I mean, there's some other shit. So I am a conspiracy theorist. Aliens. Like, I don't believe what. I'm not like a.
What about flat Earth?
I was a flat earther until I did research on the 24-hour Antarctica sun.
What's that?
They went to Antarctica and literally filmed it for 24 hours in Antarctica to show that there's no sunset because it's a 20 because the and that's what proves it's a globe because the sun can't hit the bottom part of the globe in Antarctica. So it's a 24-hour sun.
I thought people weren't allowed to go to Antarctica
No,
without,
that's
like
what they tell you. You are allowed to go. That's what I was saying. I was like, dude, I was the biggest flat earther. You're
yeah.
not getting this. I was a flat earther.
Uh-huh.
And like this one YouTuber challenged all these flat earthers and just owned them bad. Like he
Yeah.
had them all come out and they all sat there and watched the 24-hour sun in Antarctica. And then I was like, fuck. There's just no
Yeah.
way because you can't explain that. You can't explain that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but there's, like, a lot of, like, weird
Oh,
things.
trust me. Why don't I was a flat earther. Why are there no pictures of Earth that are tangible? Why?
Yeah,
That's
and, like,
weird.
if you think about it, right, if, like, you're on, like, the top kinda part of Earth and you, like, dig all the way down, are you just gonna pop out at the very bottom, like, upside down? Like, at what point does gravity take effect?
I mean, I don't believe in gravity either.
Yeah, density and buoyancy, like, this cup
Doesn't make any sense.
falls
Watch.
is
This
heavier
weighs
than air.
something. Here it goes. It's gonna fall. It's got weight to it.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not. That's what
Mhm.
I feel like makes me a different sort of kind of a candidate or like a species in this is that like I'm not just like saying shit to like be controversial. I'm looking into
Mhm.
it. I'm giving you my honest opinion
Of
about it.
course.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
So do you think it actually is a globe then?
I don't know what it is. I know it's not. I know it can't. That's what I said. I think maybe it's not a perfect circle,
Yeah.
or maybe we don't know. Maybe we just don't know. But it can't be flat because the 24-hour sun makes that impossible. It makes it impossible. Like if you do, like I'm telling you, there's an hour-long video I watched that made me stop. Like from like top science. Like I'm telling you, bro, I was the biggest flat earther. There's just
We
no
know that
way.
that video is real?
Yeah, it's real. Like a bunch. You understand? There was a bunch of like hardcore flat earthers that switched after they watched it, and I was one of them. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
bro, it's hardcore flat Earth.
Mm.
But
I
I'm willing
mean,
to say that it might not be round. It could be like a different shape, or it could
yeah.
be something else.
Dude, I respect that. That's valid because, like, man,
There's
it's
just
just
so
so
much
weird to
shit that
think.
makes no
Yeah.
sense. Like you can't. We're not going to space. We're not. I don't believe moon. Like we're not going anywhere. Where are we going, man? What? We didn't go to the moon in 1969. That makes no sense.
Mhm.
That video doesn't even look remotely believable.
Yeah, I know. And did you see like the ship that like landed on the moon supposedly is like
Dude,
freaking
that's all
tinfoil?
bullshit. That's all bullshit.
Like they didn't even have what like TVs. Like their TVs were like little
Black
boxes
and
or whatever.
white. See your research.
Yeah.
Those are some of my talking points. There's just no
Yeah.
way. Doesn't make any
Uh-huh.
sense.
Yeah, it's nuts, bro. But then
No.
so many people in the chat will call us retarded for even looking at it. You are retarded for not even
Yeah.
freaking trying to consume the information, bro. But we're the stupid ones.
No, I mean my chat will I feel like I feel like the moon landing is the easiest conspiracy theory to win. Because it just
Yeah.
doesn't really make any fucking sense.
Mm. What about like vaccines, bro? I'm not trying to go too far
No,
into
no,
your
you can
film
ask
on
me whatever,
YouTube.
bro. I'm
No,
cool,
I'm
bro. No,
talking
I'm
about
not
based on YouTube.
vaccinated. I always felt the vaccination was weird.
Based?
I just didn't
Yeah.
like I mean, like I just I I'm not gonna do that. I'm just like I'll die if I die, I die. Like I don't know. I'm just not gonna do that. And I
Yeah.
did get COVID, and and COVID was real. It was real. Was it
Mhm.
worth getting a vaccination for? Doing all this extra shit?
Hell no.
That's just the debatable part.
Mhm.
And I just feel like we could have avoided COVID if we would have just shut down the airports internationally for a month or something when it first started popping off. I don't know why we kept that going. That was retarded. But
Yeah,
yeah,
and then, bro, what about like in Canada? You couldn't even go to the movie theater if you didn't get the vaccine.
yeah.
Like,
Your
what the
country just denied me entry, by the way. I just tried to go to Vancouver.
seriously? Why?
Dead serious. I was going to Vancouver to film the legal drug zone in Vancouver,
Yeah.
and they fucking turned me down for a 13-year-old possession charge of heroin.
Seriously?
Dead serious.
Wow,
Well,
that's fucked up.
That's why I went to Seattle.
Damn, I actually live really close to Vancouver, so if
Really?
you could ever
Dude,
make
yeah,
it
I
out
would
one
have
day.
loved to have went. I can't. I gotta like get letters from judges. I'm not doing all that. I don't know. So I went to Seattle
Wow.
instead.
That's cooked, man. That's cooked.
I
Like,
know.
what was like your full on past? Like, were you like, what? Why do you think like you started to do drugs in the first place? Because like a lot of people say it's because like they're trying to like fill something up or whatever.
I think that I just, for me, it was less about filling something up. Like I said, my family was all blue, like blue. They were white collar, like college. They had their shit together at a much younger age, and a lot of my classmates did. I went to Libertyville High School in Illinois. It's a north suburb of Chicago, and a lot of people had their life together. And that's what I feel like, and I see some of the people in my chat. It's just scary. It's a scary thought. Like you're seeing everyone, like especially being on social media, you're seeing all the successful people constantly. And this is even before then, but it's like you just don't know what your place in life is going to be, and subconsciously you're just scared, even if you're not willing to sit there and admit it. You know, it's just it's uncertainty is frightening.
Hmm.
And I feel like that's just I just was just like fuck it, like whatever. At least with this, I know what I'm doing, and like I just did heroin. I got addicted to it within 6 months, and I don't know, it just spiraled. But like I had a great childhood, and I had everything you could have wanted, and there was nothing objectively to you know make me you know
Yeah.
want to do heroin.
Right. So it was just like because you're kind of scared of the future. But when you think that taking heroin, you'd be able to rationalize that that's gonna fuck up your future.
I mean, that's a pretty good. It's a stat question. Yes, but like you're so high, it's like altering your like reality of it. So
Hmm.
like the drug is influencing you to just not give a fuck, and like you're hanging out with other scumbags, and like it's almost like a place where you feel like you belong. Like that's kind of
Right.
why like I always say people stick with their own tribe, like sort of at the end of the day. And like that was a tribe that I stuck with type of shit. Or
Hmm.
like I just maybe that wasn't a good example, but it was just like I just didn't know what I wanted to do. And I just made a bad choice and I just leaned into it. And I was a hell of a drug addict and I was a hell of a drug dealer, man. And I got away with a lot of shit.
What does it feel like to do heroin? Like,
You
is
ever
it
done
kind of
like
like
morphine?
no? Actually, I think so. One time I got my dick stuck in my zipper, and they put me on like morphine or something to like get get it out.
Oh,
Yeah, I've never actually said that because like it was kind of embarrassing. But I think they
nice,
put me
dude.
on morphine or something to
Let it
free
out,
me.
baby.
Yeah, to free me. Dude, sorry, this is like traumatizing to say.
You're good. You're
They put
good.
me on morphine or something to like free me so I wouldn't be like in pain. Bro, that was the worst time of my life, bro. Oh my god. Got my
Was it really?
foreskin zipped right up, bro. Holy shit.
Damn, bro.
It hurts. It hurts to think about. But yeah, dude, I woke up and I was like hugging the doctor. I'm like, I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Cause like, bro, they put me on some strong shit. You know?
Dude, yeah, so heroin feels like that times 1,000. It's like this super warm, euphoric rush, and you're just like, ah, and you just feel like this, like this heavy, warm rush of
Bro,
euphoria. I can't.
you're looking
It's
like you
like
want to
this
do it
super,
again.
like, it's to me, it's like the best feeling in the world. It is. I'm not trying to get anyone addicted to heroin, but it feels really good, and it will ruin your life. And the thing is, the only reason that I'm really alive is because when I got clean March 3rd, 2016, that was
Mhm.
right when fentanyl started coming out.
Yeah.
Had I kept using, I would probably be dead, if we're
Yeah.
being honest.
Do you think do you think you'll ever relapse?
No. No, no, I don't ever think about it. I never think about it.
Yeah. Dude, how did what was the process like getting off of that? Because I feel like so many people lose their lives to that
Dude, you
shit.
know what? The time I got off of it, I was just done. I had been doing it like 10 years. Dude, this chat's retarded, I know. And like, you guys,
Those
dude,
are so cooked.
dude, this is what I'm saying. Like, if you're not used to this chat, it's fucked. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, I just remember I wanted something new, and I was just like basically when I was in Cook County Jail, which is this jail in Chicago, which is like the worst.
Mhm.
I just remember I was like, bro, I want something else. And you know, I feel like this is like I just wanted. I don't know how to explain it, but there was this energy, and that's what I preach for people that want to beat addiction or vice. I call it motivationally, or I call it effort and success oriented sobriety, which
Mm,
basically means you're using your goal in life to just say no. I don't know how to explain it. When I started streaming Halo in 2017 off my Xbox, I knew I was going to make it to this point one day.
mm,
I can't explain it. This was 9 years ago. I knew one day it would. I knew it. I can't explain the energy, like my tenacity of like the will not be denied. I will not lose. I will not be a failure.
mhm,
That's how I beat addiction. Not going to meetings, not feeling sorry for yourself, not fucking asking for sponsors and like
mhm,
you call your sponsor when you have a craving and do all this shit. It's like, no, dude, I want to be a champion. I want to be a winner. This is what it's gonna take.
mhm,
And and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get it. Like, bro, I still barely, I don't even really celebrate Christmases or holidays or birthdays. I'm always streaming. I would
mm.
always stream. I mean, I would stream, dude. I've probably taken 25 days off in 9 years.
Yeah. Damn,
Less. I
bro.
would say less. In
Fuck
nine
yeah.
years, I've probably taken off 15 days.
Dude, this chat needs to hear that though. This chat needs to listen to that because, dude,
No,
I feel
I
like.
wish they would, because this is
Mhm,
real hard. Like, you can
mhm,
troll me all day, but like there is a method to this madness. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Like, and I
Dude,
just
I
wish
feel like
that.
I feel like it's like a certain like loser mindset that people have where they like can't literally can't be serious. Like you could say some real shit to them. You'd be like, "Hey, I literally quit the most addictive thing in the world because of my dreams and my passion was just so
Yeah,
strong." And they'll just
yeah.
be like, "You're a junkie, you're a drug addict." Like,
Dude, that honestly, that does. But I mean, in that context, it bothers me because it's like it's not that they're hurting my feelings. It's just like you're just. It's just like I wish you could just see what's on the other side of the tunnel, dude. Because like
mhm.
some people are struggling and they're in pain, and maybe. And the best part about what I'm preaching is that it's not just drug addiction that this could be applied to. It's basically if you want a better life.
Yeah.
You know what I
Do
mean? And
you
like then everything else will come later.
yeah. Do you think there's anything like demonic about drug addiction? Like do you think that's like
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. You're possessed, dude. You're like possessed by a devil or a demon.
Yeah.
It's very nefarious and evil. Absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie, you kind of look possessed in that clip with Zerka, where you're like,
Oh, dude, I was so fucked up. Dude, we were doing all
yeah,
kinds of shit in Jack Doherty's house.
yeah, because the clip is like Zerka saves Action Man from a manic episode, and bro, I remember watching that. I'm like, damn, like that Loki made me like Loki kind of sad, bro. Like not like gonna cry, but like Loki, bro, I felt for you, bro. Like that looked like
Yeah,
some
I mean,
raw ass
I
shit.
deal I carry around a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's easier to deal with because where I'm at in life. But I mean, I still carry it around, and it's fucking, it just takes a lot to get people on track to what they want to be in life. Like, I don't know. I know some of these comments are wild. If you guys watch this, he's laughing because my chat's fucking super toxic and ridiculous.
Bro,
That's
I
funny.
just, it's not even something I saw. It's just I know when you say that they're not gonna take it serious. I'm just anticipating what they're gonna say, bro.
Right.
It's fucked up. But guys, bro, there's like real people in the world, bro. Not everything's a fucking joke.
No, I know, and I just wish, like for instance, like I'm doing this interview with you, or we're doing this right now, and then
Hmm.
after this, we're gonna go right back to my whatever I'm saying or doing. And it's like, bro, y'all can't lock in for an hour, like, you know what I'm saying, or 2 hours, or however long, like, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like we gotta like troll the whole fucking time. That shit weird to me, man. I
Yeah.
asked some of my trolls, like, why can't y'all take something off, like just a little bit sometimes, man, like.
Hmm. Dude, that's
Literally, so
why.
let me read, like, look, this guy's literally so fucking sad. Retards like you are real. Free Jizz NATO. Free Jizz. Who the fuck is Jizz NATO, man? Like, what? That's what I'm saying. Like, all right,
Yeah.
mods, free him then. That's what I'm saying. How are you banned? Mods, just unban everyone. And then I don't even care because I don't like banning people. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care what you believe in. It's really hard for me to permanently ban you because I like conflict. I like debating people. So it's like
Hmm.
there's an element of me that, enjoys that as well.
Of course. Yeah, bro. Holy fuck, dude. That's kind of one of the things I like about Zerka is he kind of has like a similar audience to you, like that troll audience. But then he'll go like do like a 3 hour, 4 hour esoteric stream or just like a mature stream, and he's just like talking to like the real ones. Sure, his viewer count goes down, like he'll be at like 1,000 or so, but it'll be like some real ass shit, and you'll be like talking about he's ripping the bong. But Yeah, you'll be talking about some real
Motherfucker,
ass shit.
you're in Canada. You guys are born with weed pipes in your hand.
Yeah, that's kind of true, bro. Yeah,
Dude, I mean,
dude.
yeah, man. I mean, I get what you're saying, but like, you gotta understand, dude, Zerka is a fucking sociopath. He's willing to say and do whatever it takes for whatever, like, he's like a master manipulator, bro. Like, he's very good at it. He ruined Heel Mike's career. If John
You think
Zerka,
so?
he's like the Adolf Hitler of streaming. If he would have used his powers for good, he could have done great things, but he didn't. And I tried to
The
get him not to
Adolf
do it.
Hitler of streaming?
Dude, he had a bunch of dude. He had great potential. He was one of the few guys that I could leave on stream and he would entertain my audience every time. That's a rare breed, and that's a great guy. That's great to have, but he just couldn't fucking drop the pedo shit, and he just couldn't stop trying to be over edgy and like saying the N word, the hard R, like shit like that. Like I don't know.
How would you feel if I said my yearbook quote for high school was John Zerka?
I would find that shocking, but you're for where you're at in life, I would say it makes sense because you're trying to get in the sphere at a very young age, and that's probably a smart move, especially for what you're trying to do.
No, it's
I
not even
guess.
dude, it's not even that.
I'm just saying, bro. You gotta understand. I don't know how much you know about. Here's the issue. From the outside looking in, I don't know how much you know about Heel Mike and John Zerka's band. Okay, it was really, really bad, and there's a lot of videos on it, and it's really bad. It's worse than you know, way worse. And
But
I'm
don't you
saying
think if
like
it's that bad, they'd actually like go to jail or something?
they were investigating them. They
Really?
were. This was like a local news in Florida, dude. It was a huge deal. I would say it was the lowest point on Kick. Dude, yes. The
Dude, I
dad
didn't
got
know it was that
involved.
bad.
Dude, her dad got involved on
Oh
Instagram.
wow.
Dude, yes. It was huge, big deal, man. Yeah, bro, yes. That's what I'm saying. I would never drag them like this. And
Yeah.
then what happened? John Zerka got my sloppy seconds, that Carrie Ann bitch, and then they brought her on a podcast to say that I was the weirdo when she's from Quebec, French Quebec, so we know she's psychotic. And then fucking she begged me to stay at my house extra days. And then when they got banned, she goes over there and then shit talks me, says I was a weirdo when she begged me to extend her trip at my house. And that's what fucking started all this. That's
Yeah.
like what made me go like crazy. Because when they got banned, I let them go. I let it go. I didn't want to like dance on their grave or whatever. But then that happened. And then fucking I went hard on them, particularly Heel Mike, because John Zerka banned me, and then I don't know. Heel Mike was easier to insult, but
Wouldn't you say that Zerka's bounced back pretty good though? Like now he's all over fresh and fit again, pulling
dude,
like I think he was at
you
7,000
want to beat in an argument? Ask him how much money he makes a month, and ask him where the money comes from.
date IQ, right? Like his website and shit.
Dude, he makes zero. Dude, ask this girl named Moxie. I'll get next time we can do this again. By the way, I like you. You're good at this.
I
You got
appreciate
a
it,
good
man.
future in this, bro. You're very skilled. I'll
Thank
get
you.
Moxie on. This is a girl from Canada. John Zerka had to ask her for money to stay in a hotel. This wasn't that long ago. This guy
Yeah.
is literally broke. He's literally broke living home with his parents right now. Nothing he says is true. He's the biggest fraud on the internet, and I have all the proof of that. That's why he blocked me on Twitter. I was clowning his ass. I
Bro,
know what he makes.
we got to do a call with you and Zerka. That would be
I'll
like
get
the
on a
best
call with
game.
him, but he probably won't do it. He knows he won't do it because
Seriously?
I'm one of the because in order to beat a John Zerka, you have to have a similar size or greater following, and I do. Not on Twitter. He beats me on Twitter, but I beat him on every other platform. So I
Hmm.
mean,
I mean, he's banned on every other platform. To
yeah,
be
that's what I'm
fair.
saying. So it's like, but just even
Yeah.
before he was banned, I was still beating him, just for the record. But
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I would be down to do that. We couldn't do it on Kick because he's banned on Kick, but we could do it off stream or on another site or something like that.
Yeah. Well, it'd have to be on stream, bro, because that content would be too
Or
good.
yeah, it'd be on stream, but I couldn't do it on Kick. I would just do it
Yeah.
somewhere else or something.
He's
But
probably
yeah,
sleeping
man.
right now. I could DM him right now, but I doubt he would do it.
I mean, he's got nothing else to do.
I mean, I think he was just on Fresh and Fit earlier. So, dude, to his credit though, he has been grinding. Like
I
he has
mean,
been doing a
dude,
lot of
yeah, I
Fresh
mean,
and Fit.
effort doesn't always mean you're gonna make it though. I mean, yeah, bro. I mean, he's been grinding, I guess, dude. He's gone on the same fucking podcast and said the same fucking 5 sentences over and over again, dude. Like I
I
don't
mean,
like them, bro. I'm saying, bro, you're picking the two worst guys on the internet to align yourself with. I'm literally telling you, these are the two rock bottom, nobody wants to work with, worst people You could work. I'm saying literally pick anybody else.
They're kind
Like
of
name
funny though.
like Andrew Tate is somehow. I would say Andrew Tate is far better
Do you
in terms of
see?
like
Do you see Andrew Tate
yeah
literally just
yeah
replied to
your
my
boy
tweet?
yeah your boys with him. That's sick.
Yes, sir. That's my
That's sick.
guy. Podcast soon.
Yeah, that's lit, dude. But yeah,
Yep.
I'd rather like even like for how controversial Andrew Tate is, I would say it's not as bad as Heel Mike and John Zerka for what they did because it was done on stream, dude. It was
Yeah.
fucked up. Like when I found out you did that, I was like, fuck.
That I
Like
did what?
when I found out you interviewed him, I was like, fuck. But whatever. It was like you're just trying to get your name out. You're just trying to do your job. So I get it. So I mean,
Yeah. I mean, I like, bro. He's definitely done some weird shit. For me, I literally the only thing I really fuck with is I really mess with the streams he does, like helping his viewers. Like I've learned a lot from that stuff.
helping his viewers.
Yeah.
Dude,
Like
he's got a bunch of incel, bro. His viewer base is A, he doesn't pull that many live viewers. B, the ones that he does pull, they're like retarded. They're like Nazis. They're retarded. Help them. What do you mean?
nah, because he does like psychology streams and stuff though, like
The
esoteric
psyche of a fucking
spirituality.
pedophilic retard? Like, dude, I don't like him, dude. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I think
Did
he's
he
the
do
biggest
wait,
piece of shit
did he
on the
do anything
internet.
to you personally?
He tried to get me banned on Kick by saying a bunch of crazy shit. No, I mean, personally, not really. Personally, he brought Carrie Ann on that podcast and then like tried to say I was a weirdo and then like sneak dissed me a couple times after I let him go gracefully. So yeah, that after I like kind of let him take the ban and like I should have been hard on them at first because I was associated with them. Because when this blew up, this even though I wasn't with them when this happened, I was associated with them. So this affected me basically.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm still in the process to this day of detaching. It's about I'm about separated, but this process took about a year to
Yeah.
disassociate with them completely.
How big of a thing do you think it is, like connections and stuff? Like, do you think it's a bad thing if you're like associated with certain people? Like, do you think it would?
Absolutely, you're picking. I'm telling you, in most cases, no. But I'm
Yeah.
telling you, with John Zerko and Hulmike, I would say they're the only two. They're the few yeses on the internet. I'm telling you, there's not many. They're the few.
Yeah.
They're like one of the two. I'm dead serious. It's unfortunate.
Really?
Why do you think you were able to contact them so easily? They don't really have any other options, dude. I'm not saying that as a knock on you. I'm just
Yeah.
saying like they're fucking like they're more apt to do it because their options are very limited. Does that make any sense?
I mean, kind of. But at the same time, like Zerka's got like Sneeko too, who's huge, right?
Sneako's big. I mean, he's big on Twitter. Correct. He's big, but once again, look at the content. Do you see what I'm saying here? Like you're picking guys that are grifting towards anti-American like rhetoric. I don't like Sneeko's takes recently. Again, and
No.
he was doing great, but man, he just can't stop hating the Jews, man. He hates Israel. It just drives me
Uh,
fucking nuts.
I
I
wouldn't say
commented
he
on his
hates Israel.
dude, he does, bro. It's just like we're rooting for a fucking mayor that took a picture for a guy that said we deserve 9/11. I
I
don't
mean,
want to
bro,
it's just fucking terrible, man. I'm
did you
not
see
getting off this
that? Do you
fucking
see
hill.
that clip where like he hugged the Jewish guy though, and he was like
Yeah, you're
clearing up?
right. That was him trying to repair his PR, and that was great. And then here we are again, 2 months later. We're talking about Nazis and fucking all this fucking anti-Jew shit. It just drives me fucking nuts, man.
Bro, I'm not gonna
And
lie,
like the thing is, I
bro.
wanted him. I wanted to hang out with him, and I wanted to stream with him, and I think he's a great creator. But now it's like, here we go again. The Jew shit, the Nazi shit, the Hitler shit. Here we go again.
Dude, Sneeko's
How are
not
we
a
not
Nazi, man.
tired of this shit, man?
Dude,
It's
Sneeko's not
all
a
it's all
Nazi.
the same thing. Like on social media, the Muslim, anti-Jew, anti-American, Nazi shit, they're different, but the viewer base and the audience is very, very similar. Extremely similar. And I've been on social media too long to be told otherwise.
Bro,
So I mean,
I'm gonna just say that like I definitely know Sneeko's not a Nazi. Bro, Sneeko
he's not
literally
I'm not
beef.
saying Steve was a Nazi, but it's like
Yeah.
he's trying to be clever about it. Like Israel's the problem, the Jews are the problem. They're not the fucking problem. I mean, I'm saying I'm just not. They're not.
No, the Jews aren't the problem, but Israel very well maybe.
I mean, but how are they the problem though? How are they the problem? How is a country the size of New Jersey the problem?
I mean, it seems
How
like they've
is
been
it weird?
bombing a
Is
lot
it?
of people.
I mean, dude, it's because Israel is a democracy in the Middle East. They don't want that there. So I will agree with you. Either Israel needs to go, or all the other countries around it need to go because they can't get along. We're not seeing eye to eye, and we're not taking that bullshit ideology in the Middle East, and we're not bringing that to the West. We're not doing that. We don't want it. Look at France. Look at some of these European cities. Germany, ruined. America's getting there too. New York City's disgusting. I didn't even feel like I was in America when I was walking around there. I was like, this is horrible. I want to go right now. I want to leave.
When you're
I'm
walking around
telling you, dude,
where?
we got a terrible immigration problem. Joe
Yeah.
Biden ruined this fucking country. It's disgusting. And I'm one of the few people that is willing to go on record and say this because the Dan Balzerians, the Sneakos, the Nick Fuentes, those cult followings, those Nazi lovers who have the craziest, those terrorist lovers who have these crazy followings, those are the guys that I'm up against, basically. And who wants to deal with those guys? No one does. But I will. I'll take it head on. I don't give a fuck. I'll be the good guy. I'll be the only voice of reason. And I do believe they are saying a lot of these things because it generates them more clicks on social media. I do believe that. I do believe there is a factor in this. I do believe that. I don't think it's 100% authentic. Maybe Dan Balzerian. I think maybe him. But everyone else, I feel like they're just grifting. But either way, it's still fucking retarded. And I'm saying, dude, we don't want that. Our women here. We're not bringing in Sharia law. We're not America's never going to get to a point where we want what they want. That's just not, that's why we left. That's why we're here. But that's fine. We're just not compatible. That doesn't mean one's better than the other. That just means that we're not going to get along.
Yeah. People in the chat saying you're being Islamophobic.
I'm not. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. Like, I could say that anyone is an anti-Semite. But then again, if you say that to someone, they're saying, "Oh, you disagree with." If like Nick
You
Fuentes thing,
cry as they strike you. Do you see
if you,
Rabbi Shmuley versus Sneeko? Rabbi Shmuley got absolutely cooked, by the way.
I mean, dude, I don't. To me, I don't feel that anything anyone's gonna say under that mind control over there is gonna make any sense. I'm very far on the opposite side. I believe I know the truth. And dude, you can just look at countries that have been invaded and it's terrible. And I'm not getting off this hill. And I mean, I'm not saying like it's the worst thing ever, but like, do I want to go outside and see Chicago, Illinois looking like Yemen? No, I fucking don't. We're not compatible. I don't want that. Nobody does. Minus the other liberal, psycho, waving Palestinian flags, fuck America in downtown New York City, man. That's crazy talk, man. None of it makes any sense. Then go there.
Dude,
So
this
then,
is
let me ask you a question. If it's
yeah.
so bad here and so good there, why do they want to come here? Why not just stay over there? Why? So if this is the bad place, why not go over there? Why?
That's a really good point. And
I'll give you the answer. Because it fucking sucks and nobody would stay there for 5 minutes due to the ideology that you are attempting to defend. And that's fine. And that's fine. And I'm not mad. Like, you got a job to do, but I'm saying, like, dude, no. Nobody wants to go to Iran. Nobody wants to live in any of those countries. Why? Because they're dog shit. Because of their beliefs. That's why. It's not functioning as a society. Yeah, you got Qatar, Dubai. What's another nice city in the Middle East? There's like a couple more. The point I'm trying to make, there's a few good places, and then the rest are absolutely miserable.
yeah, I mean, you do kind of make a good point there. It's kind of like the ICE protesters or whatever that are like waving Mexican flags.
Yeah,
Talking
what are
about
we
how
doing?
great Mexico is, but they're like
What are
in
we
America.
doing?
And they're like, fuck America, but they're literally in America.
But
It's a
then
good
go to
point.
Mexico. You'd hate it. I lived there
Yeah.
for 6 months. It sucks. And I was in
Seriously?
Cancun. Yeah, I lived there for 6 months. It was literally, I lived in an area, it's called White Mexico. So it's not even like really the Mexico, but it still is like ass ish. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What do you think about all the racism all over Instagram? Like, do you
Dude,
believe
it's
it's
the same.
valid or
I mean,
no?
dude, it's the same thing. Look, in terms of racism, I mean, it ties in with, Islamophobia or whatever. Like, everything originates from, I would say, let me be careful how I word this. I don't know if the way to say it is stereotypes come from truth, but America has a really bad crime problem. And
Uh-oh.
I don't know what the solution is anymore. I don't know what the solution is. And
Have you
it's
seen
it's
that?
not it's not all the Muslims either. It's not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not all we need to redo our judicial system. We're too. I'll say this. I say this on stream all the time. I'll tell you one thing where the Middle East does get their shit right is crime punishment.
Yeah.
I feel like they're very good with how they punish violent criminals. We are not. We are way too lenient with
Mhm.
violent criminals in America, and it makes no sense. If you look at violent offenders, they're either on
Mhm.
parole, on probation, or they got a big rap sheet of violent offenses. A lot of cases, if they're given longer sentences or stronger supervision, like house arrest monitors, like I don't know what, like the crime will go down. The
Yeah.
recidivism rate is just too high.
Have you seen that thing that like 13% of the population is like black people, but they're like committing like 80% of the crimes? That's something that I saw somebody say. I'm not sure if that's like real or not. It sounds kind of racist.
I mean,
Is that like real or no?
uh, I think it is. I think it is real. To be
Yeah.
honest, it is
Seriously?
real. Yeah, but like once again, this doesn't mean every black person's a criminal. We obviously know that not to be true. It's not
Mhm.
true. Not there's a lot of great black people. I love black people. They're the most entertaining people. Like let's be honest. I mean, metrics will show it. Like in terms of like, or at least the most entertaining for their audience or whatever. I mean, I grew up in Chicago, and I am trying to articulately dance around this the most effective ways possible.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like there's for sure a really bad crime problem here, and I don't know where or why it's happening, but it's for sure like it's coming from concentrated areas in the cities in America and other places as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you
I,
seen the
I mean,
guy
I mean,
that
dude, I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know.
Have you seen the guy that does the street interviews? He's like, if you had 100 fish and 13 of them were killing all the other fish and committing 80% of the crimes, what would you do to 13 fish? And then like he'll be like interviewing like black people. They'll be like, we'll kill the fish. And then he just like starts laughing. Show That's my boy actually. Hermes did it again. Show it to the guy.
Wait, is that the white guy with the blonde
Yeah.
hair?
Yeah, you
Wait,
seen
bro,
the
he
guy?
had a couple things that were funny as fuck.
No,
See,
he's
dude,
awesome.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I got sponsors. I got eyes on me. There's some things that I wish I could potentially say
Yeah.
that I just can't.
hmm That's fair. Do
I
you think
just
that's
can't
like a
say it.
bad thing though, that your free speech is kind of like taken away?
I just am getting. I'm just in a really good place in my life,
Yeah.
and if I kind of told you what I was, if I kind of told you what was kind of going on, you kind of would understand where it's coming from, and that's kind of where the whole John Zerka, like Myron Gaines, Nick Fuentes, like their money is all coming directly from supporters from them. They're not getting sponsors. They've ran themselves off the internet, basically.
Yeah.
And you also have to remember this far extreme right wing Nazi, Hitler, racist, all that anti-Jew shit. That's a small percentage on Twitter. Most of society and most of the world isn't actually believing in what they're
Mhm.
saying. But
Yeah.
it feels like that is because we're on social media all day though
Yeah.
and they're big on social media. But if you walk up to like people in their mid late 30s, 40s, 50s, there's going to be a lot
They
of
got
people that don't
no
know who they
idea.
are, and they're not they're going to give you way closer to what I'm saying. Obviously, I could be considered far on the other side or whatever, but they'll give you something closer to what I'm saying. You know what I
Do you
mean?
th- do you think that like they're actually that famous? Like, do you think that Nick Fuentes would like get stopped that much in the streets, like by people out
Yeah,
recognizing
for
him?
sure, for sure. I get stopped all
Yeah.
the time, so I know he. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
How
yeah.
often do you get stopped? Because bro, even me, I've been getting recognized like
Yeah.
three,
I
four
get
times a
stopped
week.
if I especially in Miami, if
Yeah.
I go outside right now, I actually was going to get my food and fucking I got stopped. My Uber drivers
Yeah.
will recognize me, fucking I'll get stopped. If I walk outside for an hour in like LA, Austin, or Miami, I can get stopped
Yeah.
countless times.
Is that
And if I'm
cool?
getting
Like, do you
if I'm
like that?
street yes and no. Yes, it's flattering. I love to meet people that support me. No,
Mhm.
because I've made enemies and I don't know who's gonna kill me. I don't know who's a cop, who's not. I don't I just it's just weird. I've had people walk up to me and press me. Like, I don't know. It's flattering and I like it and it's cool, but like, I don't know. I also didn't I don't it's kind of hard to internalize. And
Mhm.
also, I'm gonna tell you with me, what made it weird is that remember, I did gaming to blow up. So this is picture this. I'm in the pandemic,
Mhm.
we're masking everywhere. I blow up on TikTok, and then I don't leave my house because I'm gaming. So when I started leaving my house, it was like 2 years after I blew up
Mhm.
because you had to wear masks on. Remember that? So we had to wear masks in Illinois every time I left my house, so no one could really recognize me. And then when the mask went off, I just started getting stopped everywhere. Like a year and a half, 2 years later, after the clips came out, I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" And it didn't
Yeah.
like dawn on me how big those clips blew up.
Yeah,
So
dude,
that happened.
that's so sick, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I find it cool even for me. Like I was at the pool the other day with my home or today actually with my homie, and one of the lifeguards like recognized me. Like it's just
Really
so sick, bro. Dude, I'm being recognized like 3 to 4 times like every single week now. Like it's really
nice,
picking up.
bro. You're only gonna get bigger. And dude, you got a nice. You're very poised at this. Like you're very. You. I feel like you're experienced at this. Like I feel like I'm talking to an experienced like interviewer. Like
Yeah.
your line of dialogue and your questioning is like you know what to say to like bait me. Like you got my blood going a little bit. So you're
Seriously?
good at this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You could ask me whatever you want. And like I'm the kind of guy like unless you fuck me over like Hugh, Mike, and John Zerka did, dude, you could say and ask me, we could do whatever. Like I'm all like,
Yeah.
which whatever, bro. Like I'm
Dude, I
not.
definitely I definitely don't want to like fuck you over. Like I'm not trying to like ask you anything to
No,
like try to
no, dude, you could ask me whatever you want, dude.
yeah. I'm
Straight
definitely
up.
not trying to like obviously I want to get good clips, but I'm not trying to like oh get like a dunk on you or whatever. Like
No, you can
nothing like
literally
that.
ask me whatever you want.
Yeah,
Literally. There's
for
no limit.
sure.
You're good. It's up to me to know what how I can respond and how I cannot.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Dude, have you ever had like a negative interaction with a fan? Because reading based off this chat, I would
Dude,
think they'd be like
yes,
trying to
bro. Yes, I had
yeah.
people showing up to my house. I've been swatted 80 plus times. I fucking harassed, dude. My family gets harassed. Dude, yes. I get pressed in public. I've been punched in the face in public. I mean, granted, I was
Jeez,
flirting with
bro.
that guy's wife, but I'm saying like my chat literally DM'd the guy to tell him what was going on when I was live.
That's cooked.
Yeah.
That's so cooked, bro.
And that was all live. That was my biggest stream ever. That was my
Wow.
biggest stream ever. That was a real 20,000 viewer stream.
Yeah. Do you bot your streams? Like a lot of people are saying that.
But that's their thing. No, I don't bot my streams. They say that because they don't want to like admit that I made it far in life. Dude, I was
Yeah.
pulling this viewership 2, 3 years ago. I was
Yeah.
pulling 15 to 20K on TikTok 3 years
Yeah.
ago. I was pulling 3 to 5K on Twitch years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know why I don't get my flowers.
Yeah.
My hashtag has a billion plus plays on TikTok. Why don't people want to give
Damn.
me credit? I don't get
Right.
it. Why?
Yeah, because your chat's moving fast as hell, bro. Like there seems like there's really 5,000 people in here.
I don't know why they and look at time it is too. Look, this is 4:36 in the morning. I haven't even tweeted. If we
Yeah.
would the next time we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this in the middle of the day.
Bet. Hell
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. They're trying to make fun of this chat. This chat fast as fuck. Like I'm saying, like, do they get like you don't like do they I don't know what people want. Like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to think there's 5,000 people like watching right now. Like that's
Yeah.
kind of
And
nuts.
whenever I spark,
Yeah.
like is it like I'll have 3K people minimum on my
Bro,
I'll get
you
2 to
got
3K
motion,
minimum on my
bro.
noti.
You got
Yeah, I got a
motion.
loyal cult following. Like that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like
Hell yeah.
I'm not I wish I was bigger. I wish
Yeah.
I was bigger.
Dude, you're
I mean
big,
I want to
bro.
talk about I want to vent this to you. I don't like the state of Twitch. I think Twitch kind of turned into like
Soy boy, liberal.
it what I don't know what yes, but like it always kind of was that. It turned into like how do I this is going to it really turned from it's like what happened? It's like there's like it's just it's very it's there's a lot of cultural differences in it now. You know what I mean? It's like very it's it's ran by Kai Cenat.
Diverse.
Yeah. Kai Cenat runs Twitch basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Kai Cenat runs Twitch, Speed runs YouTube streaming, and that's basically about
So
it. And like
you're saying that they're blackifying Twitch.
it's not that they're blackifying it, it's that they run the website so much that like every week a different Kai Cenat spawn pops
Yeah.
up and immediately beats me metrically within 10 days
Yeah.
in live viewership. And I
Mhm.
take it fucking personally because it's a bunch of kids in the inner city that I can't basically have access to because I'm 36 and I'm not relatable at all. And it's just in like, I don't know, it's just like weird seeing like people say the like I don't like hearing the N word all the time
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's just like like whenever I watch a Kai stream, I was like, I feel like I'm not invited to watch it because I'm not like them, basically.
Yeah, I totally feel you, bro. I
That's
speak for
basically
my
what and like to
generation.
me, the streamer university thing just kind of like sent that home with no white people basically being there. And like
Mhm.
I feel like there's a huge race element on Twitch that used to not be there.
Yeah.
That's just kind of there. It's like it's kind of like they're doing it more noticeably. I don't know.
Bro, I speak for my generation when I say we do not fuck with Kai Cenat, bro. Like nobody I know watches Kai Cenat.
I
Like
mean,
we
bro, he's
watch.
he's big, bro.
Yeah, he's
He's
big, but like
big
no, I don't know a single Kai Cenat fan. Seriously.
because you live in Canada and you couldn't have a lot of Kai Cenat supporters that live there.
True. So you're
I
saying only
mean,
black people watch Kai?
no, but I mean, dude, like I said, your audience is a reflection of you. And that's not a
Mhm.
knock. I mean, dude, to me, the black community is the best one to have on social media. They're the most ride or die, you know, demographic.
Mhm.
I always say I wish my chat was blacker. Or had more.
Blacker.
That came out the wrong way. I just wish my chat had more African American viewers. I just do.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Like I wish I could. I wish I was more relatable. I wish they would watch me more. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, really.
Do you think like most of your chatters are white? I mean, you definitely got some
I
racists
feel
in
like
there.
my chat's like 80%, 70. I feel like my chat's 65% white,
Yeah.
25% Mexican, and the rest is black.
Yeah. Bro, what's like the deal with Kick? Because like I think how many subs do you have on YouTube? You got like 300K or some shit like that. You got
320K.
yeah. So I'm seeing it says you have 19 people watching on YouTube, but 5K on Kick. Like how is that
Yeah,
gonna work?
because I don't. I didn't even realize that I was on YouTube. By the way, I had no idea what's
Yeah.
happening. And B, I've never live streamed on YouTube before.
Seriously?
Never. This is my first YouTube stream. I didn't even mean to go live. I'm
Damn.
surprised that there's 19 viewers, but I'm excited about it because now it's going to be a VOD and hopefully people will click it.
True. Yeah, that is true. I mean, you got way more followers on YouTube though. So why do you think there's more
Because I'll
people?
tell you exactly why. Because we call it, me and my managers, it's the Kevin highlight reel. All this massive, all these big clips that I'm talking about, they're not just me. It's me and this
Mhm.
kid named Kevin. So
Yeah.
my whole YouTube and TikTok is basically me and this kid fucking arguing over Fortnite skins. And it's the bane of my existence because the clips blew up so massively. I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro, during their peak, there'd be like I call it like I did the Andrew Tate method before there was Andrew Tate because I did. And I
Mhm.
didn't even know it was happening. I was having all these huge accounts on TikTok take my shit and put it on their pages, and they started blowing the fuck up. I'm talking hundreds and millions and billions. Some my cat on the mic clip, there's an account that has 1.1 billion plays.
Holy shit.
Like people made
Damn,
like
bro.
the animated remake of it, like the digital. Like, there's like 100 videos of 3D remakes of the cat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my cat on the mic. It's so retarded. It's almost demotivating because I don't know how I'm gonna beat these clips.
Yeah.
Like, bro, these clips were like on the same level of Andrew Tate at his
Yeah.
peak.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Damn,
Obviously, they
bro.
fell off because they're not sustainable, and
Hey,
I
you
don't
know
know
how you're
how.
gonna beat it? Now it's
How?
clips with that kid named Tyson.
Let's do it, dude. And I'm down to hang out with you, bro. You should come to America. We'll kick it. When do you
Hell
turn
yeah, man.
18?
October 14th. So
No way. That's my brother's birthday.
seriously?
I'm dead serious.
Dude, holy
Exact
shit,
same
man.
birthday. What?
Dude,
That's
that's sick,
insane,
dog.
dude.
Damn, what year is your brother born in?
1991.
Okay. Are you
Yeah,
into
I'm
like
born in.
numerology and all that stuff? Like, I'm not sure if
I'm
you know
with Gary. You
Gary.
know Gary, the numbers guy?
Yeah, I
Love
love
Gary.
Gary.
Gary's
Yeah.
great.
Dude, Gary's awesome. I've done
Dude,
like
I love,
4
you don't
podcasts
understand,
with
bro.
Gary.
If you would have named anyone but John Zerko, like you picked the two guys that I just am beefing with and I just don't like.
Yeah.
Am I willing to forgive them? I mean, dude, you can tell. I mean, I don't know if I have enough hatred in my heart to hold animosity forever, I guess, man. And I feel like I won the interaction, so I'm also okay with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, Gary's awesome though. Like Gary, I've had him on my podcast like 4 times now. He's
Yeah.
been he's been giving me like a lot of advice and kind of like things to do. But dude, I'm trying to get out to Miami like this summer. I want to do a podcast with Sneeko because Sneeko told me when I get 40,000 followers on Twitter, he'll do my podcast for a second
You're
time.
so close.
Yeah, bro, I'm basically there. So I'm hoping like
Yeah.
by August I'll be out in Miami doing the Sneako pod.
Yeah.
So, bro, if you're out in Miami, man, we'll
Yeah, I'm
definitely
down. No, whenever you're down, I'm down.
hell
And dude,
yeah.
like I've met Sneeko and like I've asked him back for a follow on Twitter when I met him, and I like do look up to him as a creator in
Mhm.
terms of like what he's been able to do for himself.
Yeah.
I guess maybe I just take it personally, like when I feel like he's being anti-Jewish because it's like, bro,
Mhm.
like, or when anyone is like, bro, like I've dealt with them. They're not bad people, or like
I
like
don't think
like
Sneako's
this,
anti-Jewish. I think he's like anti-Zionist.
bro. Okay, but I'm saying that's just like a way to be anti-Jewish and have it be okay. That's just the way that I look at that. Like, bro, anyone that's Jewish is going to 99.9% side with
I don't
Israel.
think it's that like have you seen the Jews that are like
Yeah, I've seen.
protesting and saying
Yeah,
free
bro. The
Palestine?
Jews for Palestine. Yeah, dude. Dude. That is a 0.01 percentage, bro. Like most inherently are not going to side with the other side, man. Sure,
Yeah.
there's a percentage. There's a percentage, dude. I don't know. Like the same way you don't want to see Muslims get shit on. You don't
Sure.
want to see like that. It's kind of the same thing, and it's like I just really feel like religion in general has done a lot more harm than good. And I hope everyone can find their peace one day, man. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
want to see people who wants to see it. Like, okay, obviously I do have a rant. I don't know if you've seen it. It was a rant that I was drunk with Ice Poseidon about Islam. I don't know if you've seen it.
No.
Okay, it's pretty bad. But the
Okay.
point I'm trying to make is that I was drunk. I had assumed you'd see that was one of my more recent viral clips. But I'm saying
Mhm.
like, and I'm not proud of that, and I don't want to like. I brought it up because like sometimes people say things they don't mean, in certain circumstances, and I'm willing to like say that's potentially true for everyone on both sides. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
Type shit.
For sure, bro, for sure. I mean, I don't know. I just think it's kind of disgusting to see all the hate. And bro, like I said earlier on the podcast, when I see a Jewish person getting hated on, like I feel disgusted by that too. Like I've never been the type of person to jump on that bandwagon and be like, "Oh, fuck the Jews." Like, dude, I literally made a whole video, like a whole TikTok clip that got like 400,000 views of me just like condemning racism, which
Right,
I'm
but you
like,
got to understand when you're supporting, Islam to the level you are, it's
yeah.
just going to be interpreted that way. Like
Yeah, but
you could say you don't like basketball, but if you bought tickets to a basketball game, you at least have to like it a little bit.
right. But I mean, I don't think Muslims hate Jewish people either necessarily. Like I think actually matter of fact, I think
I
Muslims and
mean,
Jewish people have more in common than they don't have in
well, they
common.
literally
Believe
do.
in
They have
one
a
God.
lot in common.
If you break it down to the actual religion, they believe in one God. I'd say Jewish people and Muslims have more in common than Christians and
They
Muslims.
do. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely they do. And that's kind of where the religious, that's kind of where it stems from. They're
Yeah.
saying both sides are saying our version is better. And, I just feel like the anecdotal evidence, I don't want to say it in, you know, black and white terms of, one side is better, but like I just feel like I'd rather live in America than a Middle Eastern country. That's not saying a Middle Eastern country is not good or worth living in. Dubai was beautiful. There's beautiful Middle Eastern cities. I'm saying to me, I'm picking America. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I mean, I would too, bro. I would too. What's your numerology, by the way? I'm curious.
I don't remember that shit. I don't remember what Gary said.
What's your birthday?
9689.
So wait, what day? You're born the ninth?
September 6th, 1989.
September 6th. So are you like family orientated? Like home and family and stuff?
No.
No,
That's what
you're
I'm
born the
saying. Like
6th.
yeah, no, I'm not really. I haven't seen my mom in like 3 years.
Seriously? Why?
Yeah. The grind and shit. But I'm gonna see them soon though. I mean, I'm seeing my family tomorrow
3
again.
years
So
though, bro? Dang.
yeah, I mean, I always say I focus more on winning than I focus on structure. So I mean,
Yeah. Yeah,
but
bro. I mean, you're definitely winning, bro. Like keep that shit up for sure. Dude, do you know, bro, for numerology, guess what my number is for numerology?
what is it?
I'm a 33.
Oh, so that's like the what's it called or whatever.
That's like the master number.
Oh, so what does that mean for you? Like
That's like
I gotta school myself on that shit.
yeah, 33 is like the number of influence. So like a lot of famous like influential figures were 33s. Like even Hitler was a 33.
I mean, dude, if you want to bring up Hitler, dude, Hitler, if he was a good guy, he would have been the greatest leader ever, probably. But he wasn't.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
he was a very skilled leader on the wrong side.
Mhm.
So I mean, that's what I always say about that. Like, dude, look what he did. He convinced millions of people to go die for him.
Yeah. It's
I
kind of
mean,
funny though, because I see so many people in your chat saying, "Oh, how did this random kid get on the podcast? Who
dude,
the
he's not
hell's this?"
random, bro. He's doing
Yeah,
great. He's coming up. Dude, you're 17. You're coming up. You're doing great. I
appreciate it,
wish
man.
I
And
would fucking.
the thing is, I'm a 33. Like this is what I'm born to do. You
You were
know?
born to do it. That's what I said. You're very poised and you're very confident
Yeah.
talking to people that are like been doing this a while. Like that's lit. Like I
I
don't have an
mean,
Andrew Tate follow. I mean, I don't have that. I mean,
yeah. Did Sneeko follow you back or no?
no, he never did. And he
Seriously?
probably
But
went
you,
after this. I mean, because I replied to his Twitter. I said, bro, you don't believe this shit.
yeah.
Like, so he had a tweet that I was like, bro, like, come on, you're like grifting again. Because like people like his new content when he kind of dropped the politics and religion, I was super into that shit. I was always like supportive on his comments. And, like I just felt like it was. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. This is why like I think politics is a really hard subject because like I do kind of I start taking it personally, I guess. I don't know why. You could shit talk, you could shit talk me, my family, everything else. I feel like politics, everybody wants to feel like they're right. Like
Yeah.
their view is the correct view, no matter what. I'm
That's
right.
kind of
You're
true.
not wrong. Here's why I'm right.
From what I've seen from Sneeko, though, I'd say he's like one of the most like genuine streamers out there. Like I usually have a pretty good like judge of character, and I'd say like Sneeko. I mean, obviously you disagree with him politically, but to him, like that's what he truly believes. Like I don't think he's just saying stuff just for clicks. You know, like that's what he believes in. I respect him for doubling down on the stuff he believes in.
I mean, I guess, but like, what's with the anti-American? It's like the New York mayor shit. Like, there's like this anti-American vibe, and he's skillful, so he's not gonna outwardly say it, but like insinuating it to me is just the same fucking thing. Especially when you consider yourself smart or you have a sizable following.
Dude,
Like,
I just find it annoying how everybody still talks about like the cuck shit. Like, dude, that happened so long ago, and he literally, bro, it would be a cuck. Sneeko would be a cuck if he sat there and actually watched his girlfriend get railed. But the thing is, he got the other guy's girl too, so it was like it's not
I mean,
fully
to
cuck
me, I'm gonna be
sufficient
honest,
straight
dude.
up.
I'm super liberal with the sex stuff. I kind of believe like I don't know how like monogamy in 2025 is pretty hard, and I don't know like relationships and what they stand for, what they mean in 2025. I don't believe are the same. So I don't even look at him getting quote cucked. I never think about that
Yeah,
ever. To me, that's just like whatever. I
yeah.
don't view him any different from that at all. I just like I don't know, man. I just feel like there's like this hate train on Jews and like the Israel shit, and it just gets annoying because like my dad happened to be Jewish growing up, and I didn't
Hmm.
really understand what that meant when I was younger, and it was never really brought up
Hmm.
until like a couple years ago, and now I feel like I'm getting attacked basically, even though I'm
Bro, these
technically
comments
not
are
Jewish
brutal.
but it's like my dad is, and I lean into the Jew shit because I feel like no one else is or something like that. I don't know.
Bro, these comments are cooked. Somebody says Aaron plays Cuckold Simulator. Y'all are cooked, man. Y'all are cooked. But yeah, no, I mean, I definitely feel what you're saying. I just don't like it when people use that to attack him and they make it like a huge thing when
Oh
like
no,
that's not
I
even
would
what
never
happened.
attack him. I got a lot of
Yeah,
respect for Sneeko.
yeah.
Oh no, dude, if I saw,
Mhm.
I'd be like, "What's up, dude?"
Have you
Like
met
I
him
got a lot
before?
of respect for Sneeko for sure. Like
Have
no
you met
doubt. I'm
Sneeko?
not like I don't hate him at all. No,
Yeah.
I
Have
respect him.
you
I'm just like, what would you say?
have you met Sneeko before?
Yeah, yeah, a couple
Yeah.
times.
Hell yeah.
I'll tell you who I don't like: Jake Shields and Dan Balzerian. Those two are just
Dude,
horrible
Dan,
people.
you know what's funny? Dan Bilzerian actually liked my tweet the other day.
Did he really? Oh, he
Yeah.
hates them. He hates the Jews, man. I can't stand that guy.
Yeah. I saw him on
I hate
Piers
him.
Morgan. He looked like he was like
Dude,
kind of
that's
valid
another
though.
asshole, man. That's another dude. Those guys. I hope those guys all die, man. We'll be better when society is.
Die.
We're better without those guys, dude. We're better without those guys. We're
Without
better. We are a better society without Piers Morgan and Dan Balzerian, and
don't you
I
like
believe
Piers?
that.
Piers does good like debates and stuff, right? Like why don't you like him?
Dude, he's just like he's like he tries to be a low key anti-American and shit. I hate that shit. Like I don't want to hear that shit. I know what you're
Yeah.
doing. I see a lot of people. They're just not smart. I know what you're doing, dude. Like and also like who's the other guy? Like you not pushing back. Sometimes like when you're having an interview, like you not pushing back on some of their points. That's stupid. You're supposed to push back on the points. And I just noticed he never does that. Who's the other asshole? The other guy. There's another big guy that does that. He interviewed Andrew Tate, all the other guy. What's his name?
Interviewed Andrew Tate.
It's not Piers Morgan. Is the other big guy? I forgot what his name is. He kind
He
of did
does
the
like
same thing.
debates and stuff.
Yeah, maybe it was Piers Morgan. Maybe it was him again.
Probably.
But yeah, anyways, fucking I was like, I don't know. I just feel like it's deceitful. Like they're trying to make it look like they're neutral, but they're not.
Yeah.
Basically, is what I'm feels like to me.
Yeah, that's valid. Piers Morgan does seem kind of snaky. What do you think about Andrew Tate? Like, because we've mentioned him a
I
little bit
mean,
on the
dude, I
podcast.
mean, bro, when he first blew up, I was just the biggest fan of him.
Yeah. Hell yeah,
Dude,
man.
he would just make me laugh. I don't know what to say. Like some of the things, like he just said some of the things that I always wanted to say. And same with
Mhm.
like Myron Gaines or like Nick Fuentes. Like I said, dude, it's just the anti-Jew shit. We're seeing eye to eye basically everywhere else.
Mhm.
Not not exactly, but like some of their points. And I don't agree with how they're saying some of their points because it can be super fucking toxic. But
Mhm.
like I agree with like some of the political structure, like and some of the other beliefs. It's just this one thing. So I mean, yeah, I think Andrew Tate is like, I mean, dude,
Yeah.
I don't know if we're ever gonna see a guy blow up like that again on social media. I don't think that'll happen again.
Yeah, dude, that was absolutely nuts, bro. He just absolutely took over. You know, his dad was a 33.
Yeah. And his
Yeah,
dad
and
from Chicago, I think.
yeah, and capital G in numerology is a 33, and he calls himself the top G.
Yeah. Oh, is that why?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
I didn't know that.
Dude, I love Gary though. Gary's taught me a lot of stuff. Got nothing but respect for the guy. You know,
Smart. And
me and
Gary
Gary
is
are enemy
Jew.
signs. Yeah, he is Jewish. We're enemy signs, but like he still like helps me out because I'm like a fellow 33, which is kind
Right.
of cool. Yeah. All
Tate is a
right.
genius. Oh, yeah. My bad. What were you saying? My bad.
No, he absolutely is a genius, bro. He absolutely is. Okay, here's like a good question. What advice would you give to me? Because like you've been following me, you've been like seeing kind of the some of the
I
stuff I'm
mean, dude,
doing.
I don't really think there's much advice to give you. You're doing great.
Yeah,
You
thank
are
you, man.
doing phenomenal. I think you found a nice little niche in you being a white blonde kid pushing the Islam shit. I think it's a really nice thing for you. I think it works. But I also feel like it's genuine. I don't think you're grifting. I feel like it's kind of
Yeah.
genuine for whatever reason. But you are from Canada, so maybe that's why. So I don't really know if I have any advice. You're doing all the right things and you're growing pretty fast and you're very young. So I don't know what advice I could give you because it's working
Mhm.
so far. Keep
Yeah.
networking. I would just say keep on networking and don't ever get complacent and just keep
Yeah.
on you know, maybe throw in some more IRL streams or something. I don't know. But
Yeah.
like I don't really know what your goals are is for social media.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I kind of need to, like branch out and like kind of get more of like the mainstream audience. Cause right now, like you said, I kind of do have like my own little like side of the internet. But I don't know, like, what do you think about like guys like Aiden Ross? Like I kind of want to be like more similar to that. And I'm pretty sure you
I
know
mean,
Aiden,
dude, you're
right?
not. I mean, dude. Once again, Aiden Ross is another guy.
Yeah.
I've known him for a few years. Like,
Yeah.
that's another like Andrew Tate like blow up. I
Yeah,
mean,
true.
I don't know with your shtick, and when I say shtick, don't take it like I don't mean to shit on you. I'm just saying with your
Hmm.
content, I don't know if you can get as big as an Aiden Ross. I don't know. Aiden
Hmm.
Ross had like one of those like miraculous come ups type of shit. So getting
Yeah,
as
yeah.
big as him is crazy. But I mean, fucking like, what was your exact question again? Like, how do you get as big as him, or like, what are you trying to say? Like,
No, like how do I like branch out and kind of do like more like mainstream content, like kind of like Aiden Ross does, and like you do as well.
more mainstream collabs. I feel like you're gonna have to do some stuff besides politics, and like you're
Yeah.
gonna have to maybe do more fun stuff, more
Hmm.
playful energy
Yeah.
stuff like that. Because like these are like we covered some very, very extremely hard to cover, controversial, very difficult to talk about subject matters, and not everyone is gonna be equipped to even talk about this stuff. You gotta understand, or they're not going to even
Mhm.
want to.
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember, you're dealing with like some of these guys, like an Andrew Tate, or like what like me, like some a lot of the guys you're dealing with, they don't have, a whole shitload to lose, basically, is what I'm saying. Or
Yeah.
like they have their own thing going on, so they can't say it. But a lot of people, they have sponsors, they have
Mm.
people looking at them like they can't say and do certain things. So I mean, there's that as well. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like there's that factor as well.
What route do you think is better to go down? Like the mainstream sponsorship route or like the kind of
That's a
canceled like
great
free speech
fucking
route?
that's the question of the night.
Yeah.
What do you want? Because I'm telling you right now, do you want money? Because this route you're going long term is going to limit that. It's
Yeah.
going to limit your growth too. But it's great to get your foot in the door.
Mhm.
Like, bro,
Yeah.
I make more than Sneeko, Zerka, Mike combined.
Seriously?
Way more
More than Sneeko?
combined. I mean, I know what his deal is.
Really?
It's not even close.
Damn.
So I'm saying like, I mean, I got kind of lucky with steak and
Yeah.
kick, I guess, getting there early. But I mean, I don't know.
Would you say like all the money is like in deals?
Steak.us code AC7 200. Oh, wait, on YouTube.
What is that? What, bro? Are you not allowed to say that on YouTube?
Uh,
Yo, you're
dude,
scaring me, bro.
how do we edit? I'm saying like what we could do is like,
Is that gonna be
dude,
banned?
no, because I'm on YouTube. You can't say that on YouTube. All right, so what we're gonna do
Why?
is because they're weird. All right, so we're gonna like, I'm just gonna private the video or whatever.
Wait, is that actually gonna get you banned? Because like I feel like we've said
No, no,
worse
no,
things
no,
than
no.
that.
I didn't because I didn't no, I didn't promote it. I was just saying no. That you're right. You're right. I didn't promote it. I was just saying, a
Yeah,
lot of my let me get a lot of my
deals and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Well, I'm yeah, steak and yes. For me, I just
yeah,
have
it's one of
one,
your
but it's
deals.
steak.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I can say that, right?
yeah, for sure. I don't know why
Okay.
not.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying
For the
mass reported. Oh
dude, like
god, clipped, career done. All
I
right.
mean, my YouTube channel, as you can see, is very dead. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's extremely
Um,
dead.
would you say though that that is like the route to go? Like, is that the best way to monetize social media? Is just like getting a deal and like them
I
paying
mean,
you?
it's just hard to get. And the thing with a lot of like deals like this, you have to have live viewers. And
Hmm.
this is also another huge talking point. I'm balding, my bad. Live viewers are the most monetizable thing. So
Hmm.
if you're getting a lot of views on other socials, that's great, but that's not going to get you the streaming bag.
Hmm.
And you being huge on other socials doesn't mean they're going to watch you live as well. Whereas
True.
that's where the big money comes from.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. That's very, very true. Cause yeah, I got like 40K on X, but like I spark up a YouTube, I'm like 50, 100 viewers.
right.
You know?
Let me talk to this J guy. What am I doing glazing a Jew hater with a Muslim audience? You win nothing. Bro, A, we didn't agree. We just changed the subject. We're not going to agree. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean we can't. I'm saying, like, we're not going to agree. So that
Hmm.
guy's saying that like I'm running from that. I mean, I'm not backing down. We aren't going to agree. I do stand on what I'm saying. So do you want I'm saying so should we sit here and go in circles all fucking day? We could talk about Islam and the Jews for 10 hours straight if you want. And I promise you at the end of this, we will still have the exact same. It's just over. I just feel like
Yeah.
there's no way to like God, I'm looking thin. This Ozempic has been working well, man. I've
Why are you
lost
taking
like
Ozempic?
dude, I was chubby, bro. I'm sorry. I look mad thin right now. I had to say that. My bad. Yo, chat, I'm
Bro,
looking mad. Yo, chat, press one if I'm looking mad thin right now. Yo, be honest, guys.
you know what's a better version of Ozempic?
What?
Just
The
hitting the
gym?
gym.
Yeah. Okay, but
Yeah.
here's the issue with the
What are we
gym.
doing then?
Because, dude, the gym requires dedication and time. And like, I don't either one. Damn, bro. Your
Type
arms are
shit.
bigger than mine, type shit. Okay,
Type
okay.
shit.
All right.
Bounce the tits.
No, I
Bro,
can't
the
do that.
gym's worth it because when you go to the gym, you boost your testosterone. And when
Dude,
you
I know.
boost your
I've had
testosterone, you
everyone,
say crazier things on the internet. When you say crazier things, you go more viral.
or that you can just take Adderall for that, man. I'm saying,
Seriously?
bro, I feel like you should take Adderall once to see how you like it. Just take it once.
But
Legally,
bro,
get it prescribed.
but what if I get addicted? I become like a
Dude,
meth
you're not
head.
gonna get addicted, bro. You're not gonna get
Bro, I'm
addicted.
gonna turn into you, bro. I'm gonna be
No,
doing
no,
it
no.
every
I hate
stream.
taking it. I hate taking it. I take it only to do IRL streams
Bro, I
or
can
book
literally
chats.
tell. I can literally tell today. The start of the podcast, you're tired. Then the Adderall kicked in, and then
I'm
you're
not
like,
on Adderall right now. I swear to
"Oh, you're
God.
not?
On my mother's life, no. I
Really?
only
Okay,
take Adderall for IRL streams and Monkey app. Yes, dude. When I'm
really?
on Adderall, you'll know I'm a psychopath. Literally insane.
Seriously?
Well, yeah, but I take fucked up doses to be insane, and I'm also drinking. Like, dude, I'm not like I said. I'm not saying I'm not a degenerate guy. I kind of am. No one's saying that I'm not. No,
Yeah,
I'm not sitting on here saying I'm a choir boy. I'm not. Don't get it twisted. Like I've done like the OnlyFans girls content. I've said some things that I'm not necessarily proud of.
yeah. Dude, I feel like that'd just like be like the best way to fuck up my life. Because when Zerk was on my podcast, he was like telling a story of Jack Dougherty and how Jack Dougherty is like so tiny, but he'd like put down like 3 like orange Adderalls, and he'd like think that he's like fucking with him and joking, but he'd like do it every single day. And he's like, "Yeah, that shit will ruin your life." And he told me not to do it. So Zerka tells me not to do drugs, and you're telling me to just try it one time.
I'm saying, dude, Zerka A does drugs. The amount of times me and him did cocaine in Jack Doherty's bathroom. I mean, it wasn't a
Whoa,
lot,
whoa, whoa,
but
whoa! I thought the coke thing was just a joke. He told me it was just a
no,
joke
he
on the
does
pod.
it, but it's not. He doesn't do that much of it. He does it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Whoa! Because on
But I
my
mean, I don't know if he's
podcast,
done it recently, but yeah, we were doing it at Jack's house. I'll be honest, we were doing it there.
dude, I asked him on the podcast if he, like that whole coke
I
thing was
will
just
say
like a
Heel
shit.
Mike literally does not though. Heel Mike does not, but John does. And I wasn't
Really?
I remember like he was saying like, "Bro, don't
Whoa.
tell anyone we're doing this." I'm like, "Bro, you talk about fucking 16-year-olds all the time and now we can't say we're doing cocaine?"
Bro, on my
Who gives a
podcast,
fuck?
he told me that's just a joke and he doesn't actually do coke.
He might not right now, but we for sure did it in the bathroom in Jack Doherty's house. I mean, for sure.
What does cocaine feel like?
It's not a good drug. It's just not even worth doing. It's like numb. It's a high euphoric. It's a shittier Adderall. I'd rather take Adderall than cocaine.
Like what's the top 3 drugs that you'd recommend I try before I die?
No drugs. I'm not recommending you try
But you
drugs,
just told me to
bro.
try Adderall.
Adderall in the right context, in the right dose, can be life changing. Correct. Cocaine and heroin and meth, they're too euphoric and their addictive chemical properties are too nefarious and dangerous. So I'm never going to recommend you do them.
Dude, even weed's cooked. Bro, you know you can get like schizophrenia just from smoking weed?
Can you hear this? I'm
What?
sorry. My bad. You couldn't hear this. I was getting a TTS donation. You can't hear it. It was a fucked up donation. It was a donation
Oh,
you couldn't hear.
okay. Wait, I just thought, Tysonically, please do not speak over my TTS before I track down your IP and brutally rape your skinny ass. Was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Wow. Dude, I'm not skinny, bro. I'm low-key built,
Dude, you're
bro.
17 too, bro. Like you're only like you're gonna be like fucking you'll be set, dude.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Just gotta keep test maxing, bro. Just keep boosting that
Keep
testosterone.
destroying for the clip. They want me to debate you on Islam for the clip. I'm saying like,
Dude,
bro,
we already got that clip, I
we
feel
we
like.
did that for like 30, 40 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
I'm saying like, bro, like I don't know if you were here or not. Like I'm saying this doesn't have to be our last one, bro. This wound up being
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah.
And
Dude, this
you
has
can always
been
ask me
lovely.
whatever you want too, dude. Like I'm cool. We can talk about whatever.
Dude, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Dude, keep mewing. All right, bro. All right. Oh man.
What's up, bag of tricks?
Why do you think like so many streamers like Fuzi like go up and then like crash out and they crash and burn and they go manic and they ruin everything that they had? Like why do you think like I
Like
feel like
Bryce
most
Alley?
streamers, yeah, most streamers I feel like are mentally ill.
They are. It just basically depends on how well you can control it. I'm mentally ill. I'm not all there.
Seriously?
Hell yeah. I would never like give the impression that I'm all there when I'm not. Like I would never do that. Like
Do you think it's cuz you smoke so much weed?
I don't really smoke that much weed. And honestly, this weed is so fucking ass I can't even get high. Actually, this weed is so bad. Let me get this weed over here.
Bro, this guy, I swear this guy's been ripping the bong this entire podcast. He's been ripping the bong this entire podcast.
Yeah, man. It's this hotel is nice. Wait, do you want to hear something?
Yeah.
During F1, do you know what this room in particular says goes for during when F1 comes to Miami?
No. What?
Guess.
10K a night?
10, 15K a night.
Whoa, dude, that's fucked.
This is the room that wait, this particular room. Go to 10,
Really?
15K a night.
Let's see a room tour. How nice
Let's get
is
a
it?
room tour. I gotta turn the laptop itself, but I'll do it.
Dude, holy shit. Damn, bro. So how much are you paying? Like, probably not that
This
much,
is
right?
like $700 a night right now.
Damn. Type shit. That's 15K though? That's kind of
15K. I mean, you're not seeing the shower in the bathroom. I'm saying, yeah, but
true.
we're in Miami Beach right now, though. You got to remember that
Yeah,
also.
true. Do you just travel around just to do like collabs and stuff?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. That's like the era that I think streaming is in. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like desktops and I like you want to mix it in. I feel like streaming's kind of gone through phases, and like I feel like now it's like the events are kind of a big thing,
True.
or like traveling. So I like to
Yeah.
travel to different cities, and like this new event we're doing in July, we're gonna go to my viewers' houses and we're gonna spend the day with them and we're gonna sleep at their house.
Oh, that's
And we're gonna
fire.
stream with them and they're gonna like give us a look into their life. I thought that was a great concept.
That does sound fun. Who are you collabing with out in Miami?
Well, I'm actually here for my brother's bachelor party. I mean, I wanted to hang out with Jack Doherty, but of course he's banned on Kick, so I don't know.
You
Um,
could go on his party stream though, right?
I can go on his, he can't go on mine
Yeah.
because he's banned on Kick. So it's like I don't know. But I mean, I got connections here, so I mean, I can
Yeah.
a bunch of people I can stream with. But the issue is also, I've said, you know, some controversial shit, and like, dude, I don't really have. There's not really a community that I'm like, at this point that I'm kind of like tied into, really.
Yeah.
Like maybe Ice Poseidon. We kind of have our own corner of the internet, basically.
Mhm. Have you ever streamed with Aiden Ross?
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm a
Yeah?
VIP in his chat. I'm a mod in his Discord, bro. I like ran his E-dates for like 2 years in a row. I won like 5 times.
Dude,
The only guy that would
bro,
beat me was Kai Sanat.
do you
That was
think
the only
Aiden
guy.
would follow me?
I mean, dude, me and Aiden in the big 25, we're not what we used to be, man. So I don't know.
Dude, I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
know.
lie, I've been trying to get that Aiden follow for a while. Like, I got the Tate follow, but bro, the Aiden follow would be freaking awesome too.
Yeah, that would be sick
Damn,
for you,
man.
bro. I'm sure you'll get it, bro. You're a good creator. So I mean, dude, you keep going. I guarantee you'll be on the stream with the follow eventually, dude. No
Hell yeah,
doubt.
man.
You
I
will be for
appreciate
sure.
that,
He's
dog.
a, he's cool. Like he's like down to earth. He'll get it, bro. Like,
Mhm. Yeah. When you say that you're not like fully here mentally, what does that entail exactly?
what do you mean?
Like, what does that what does that entail? Like, what do you mean by you're not fully here mentally? Because I mean, bro, you seem like you're chopping it
When
up
did I
pretty
say
good.
wait, when did I say that? About what? I'm like, hi. So maybe I missaid something.
No, we're talking about like streamers being mentally ill, and you're like, oh, I'll be the
Oh,
first to
oh,
admit.
well, I mean, like maybe not mentally ill, but like I'm kind of manic and like I mean, mentally ill is a broad term. So maybe just like your idiosyncrasies or imperfections, like maybe get enhanced because other people are seeing them, so you become more mindful and self-conscious about them.
Yeah. Do you think like the drugs like have something to do with that? Like even weed will fuck you up,
I
bro.
mean, dude, I don't know, man. I mean, I barely take Adderall now. To get here, I took Adderall every day for almost 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude, but
that can't.
but it's also a different sphere. Now you got TikTok, Twitter, these collabs. When I was coming up in 2008, 19, 18, 20, there wasn't any of this shit, or it was minimal. So like you had to do things a certain way, and
True.
the way was to just be live as long as possible.
Yeah.
The goal was to stream as long as you could. That's not how it is anymore. That's how it
Yeah,
used to be.
because I feel like now it's like if you don't have good content, it doesn't matter how long you're live for, because nobody's gonna watch it after a while, right?
I'm sorry, say that again. I was reading chat. My bad.
Like it doesn't really matter how long you're live for, as long as you have like good content. Because you could do like a
Well, I
12
mean, that
hour
was the thing.
stream.
The longer you were live, especially on Twitch, there was ad revenue. So the more ads you get, the more
Yeah.
like kick on subs. It was uptime was more rewarded. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. What about now? Like, do you think it's more like just pack
It's
all the
more
content
clip
you can into an
farming. It's
hour?
more clip farming and collabing now. 100%.
Hmm.
You can
How like
speed run streaming.
how important would you say like clip farming is? Because bro, I never was really getting like recognized, and then I started focusing on clips, and now like people are seeing me and coming up to me in person. I think it's because they're seeing clips, if
Yeah,
anything.
it's literally the clips.
Hmm.
But like the thing is now the second part is monetizing the clips because you're
Hmm.
only going to get paid a certain amount. You need, and this is where I feel like my specialty is, unless you're Speed or Kai or Aiden, it's whatever. Unless you're a Titan, it's you need to turn those clips into monetization. So you have to
Hmm.
turn the clips into views on live stream, or you're going to be broke, or you're not going to live the life you want to live. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Like Andrew Tate isn't rich from Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube. He's rich from the traffic from that to his streamer or to his classes and shit like that.
Hmm.
That's how he's rich. He
Exactly.
monetized it. So you
Yeah.
have to figure out how to get all these clips into your stream. Now, how did I do it? I did it on TikTok live on Twitch. I would get 20K viewers on TikTok.
Hmm.
I would push them into Twitch, and now the viewers are monetized on Twitch. And a lot of those guys followed me over to Kick, which led to Stake.
Hmm.
Again, I was a stake in Twitch, but I'm saying like that. Do you see what I'm saying? They're like,
Hmm. Dude, how the heck do you get 20K on TikTok live? Like, what were you
dude,
doing
we
to
were
pull
that
that?
big. I was that big. The clips were
Damn.
just they were that massive, bro.
Jeez,
I
bro.
only have 2 million followers on TikTok because I wasn't tagged correctly on a lot of them.
Only?
But I'm telling you, bro, they were so massive. I don't even know how to. They were like, dude. I remember I would scroll like TikTok when they were coming out, and I would see my clips on other accounts beating Mr. Beast, beating
Whoa.
everybody,
Like
dude,
millions of
everyone,
likes?
millions.
Holy
Millions.
shit.
Dude, there was a clip the other day that's got 5 million likes, like 12 million plays of me just
Really?
talking about him on TikTok from some other random account from 2 weeks ago. From
Damn.
2 weeks ago.
Damn. Do you think it's actually beneficial if somebody else posts a clip of you that goes viral?
Yes.
Like, just getting your face
Yes.
out there?
Yes. That's why I'm where I'm at today. Yes. That's what
Mhm.
Andrew Tate did. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause it's just
You
good to
want
have people see your face,
it's the
right?
facial recognition, exactly. Like you're
Mhm.
like people like they look at you and they feel like you matter. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
that's
Like, they
basically it.
recognize you. Yeah.
Look at Doty. He says those Kevin clips ran TikTok. They literally ran them. I'm telling you, bro. They literally ran TikTok.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like,
It's fucking cr
is that mostly what you get recognized for, is, like, those type of
Yes.
clips? Yeah.
Yes. Or it'll be, recently, I actually did the podcast with the Goblin, the Gobcast, and
Mm.
those
Oh, I know that guy, actually.
yeah, those did really good numbers. The
Yeah.
shorts did millions, the 2 hour and a half interview is at, like, 300K, which is
Dude, when I used
really
to be in
good.
my little, like, stoner phase, I used to, like, watch that guy. He's got some fucked stories, though.
Yeah.
He's got some cooked stuff, like,
Yeah.
he did everything.
Yeah.
What was that like with him?
Wait, who? I'm sorry, I just spaced out. What?
With Goblin?
Oh, Goblin? Oh, it was lit. It was
Yeah.
lit, yeah. It was he was super relatable and fucking, it was a really good time. I really wanna hang out with him again. I don't know, we were very organic, and I
Mhm.
most of his podcasts don't go that long. Ours went almost 3 hours.
3 hours, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, he's got some really crazy stories, bro. He's literally done every drug. That one where he, like, blew his life savings on blow in one summer. I remember something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that, yeah.
he was bad into drugs and, like, he, like, now he does, like, exposing, like, people selling, like, opium pens and shit or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Do you think that addiction, like, actually comes from, like, a demonic spirit? Like, do you think that's, like, you? Or do you think it's, like, an actual demon from the spirit world, like, harnessing your energy?
I think it's bad choices. I think and, I feel like that's where, like, addiction to me, they don't really say enough of it. I just feel like it's bad choices, and nobody really wants to take accountability that, you made the bad choice and now you have to deal with it. They wanna say, give your power to God, all that shit. And I do believe in God. Fuck,
Mhm.
my phone just died. But I'm saying, like, that's not exactly let me recharge this shit. That's not what's gonna get you through the fucking, like, the hardest
Yeah.
time and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They say it's like, it could be like the spirit of somebody that died on heroin, and now they come back and they need that same fix, so they get it through you and, like, latch on through you.
I mean, that to me is a pretty insane fucking take, if we're gonna be honest. But
I
I
actually
mean,
got that from Zerka.
really?
Yeah.
One sec. I just want to charge it right here. I don't know, like, one sec. Sorry about that. That was long. But yeah, dude, that was fucking. My bad. But yeah, man, I don't know. Addiction is the easiest way is to not do it. Once you do it, it's gonna be fucked up, and you're gonna be basically battling that demon the rest of your life. Is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Where the fuck is my? Here's my fucking charger. God damn it! Fucking
Zerka,
stupid.
master of the spirit world. Yeah, bro, you really don't need that type of energy. Like, if you're chasing success, smoking weed even is gonna make you a loser.
Oh no,
Pay
I always
attention to
tell people
things
not to
that
smoke weed. Oh no,
yeah.
I always tell people not to smoke weed. It's fucking
Mhm.
retarded.
Yeah. Why
I'll
do you
never
smoke weed?
uh because I can't be sober.
What do you
But
mean?
this but I don't preach that methodology because that just happens to work for me in a way, but like overall, I would never have anyone I would never want to tell anyone to smoke weed.
Yeah. What do you mean you can't be sober?
I just think it's boring. I hate it.
Damn, bro. That's some drug addict shit right there. Why is it boring?
Whole lot of gang shit.
Wait, expand on that though. Like, what do you mean it's boring? Like, can't you just fill your life with things that like excite you?
I mean, I fucked a bunch of girls for 2 years straight. That was pretty fun.
Did you do that while sober?
No. This guy. I keep forgetting you're a kid, man. You're way mature for 17, though. I mean, I'll give you that. I mean, you are very 17.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah,
You
it's
got
because
good
I'm.
parents. Your parents got to be good.
Yeah, they're amazing, dude. It's because
Okay,
I'm
then
a
there it
33
is.
life path, so I'm an old
I
soul,
see.
apparently.
I feel like you're leaning too far into that. I just feel like you're not giving yourself enough credit. You're making good choices,
Yeah,
and you have good parents, and that's why you're where you're at. To me,
and I'm a 33.
true.
Yeah, maybe I am too deep into that. But bro, like I don't know, just for me, just imagining it like, oh, it's just too boring being sober. I can't imagine that. Like how stimulating is this, bro? We got 6,000 people watching us right now. How's that boring, bro?
I mean, it's not boring, but I'm saying I've done it so many times that
Yeah.
I've like detached a little bit from that. If I
Seriously?
thought about that, there's a fucking a percentage of the United Center watching me basically right now every time.
Mhm.
I'd go crazy.
Yeah.
I would go
Like, bro,
crazy.
am I gonna be able to go outside tomorrow? Like I feel like there's so many people watching this shit right
I
now.
mean, you'll be good, bro. You might have to get a security guard. Your
I
life
might
might be
have to, bro.
different.
Dude, it
I mean,
might be
bro,
different,
I'm
bro.
saying, bro, if you hang out with me, we're gonna get stopped. I'm telling you. My chat always says paid actor. I'm telling you, when people will walk up to us, it's fucking.
Yeah.
I'm known enough. Let's put it that way. I'm not as big as I want to be, but I'm
Yeah.
definitely bigger than most.
How big do you want to be? Like, what's your end goal
I
with all
wanted
this?
to be speed. I mean, that's not gonna happen. But I'm saying like
Hey, bro, it's not
we
gonna
can
happen with
be
that mindset.
true. But I mean, maybe you're not McDonald's, but I mean, Wendy's is still really good.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Bro, I feel like you could low key get there, bro. You just
I don't know if there's enough people that share my mentality that will watch me live every day for that to be possible. You gotta remember, Speed's got a huge international audience, fucking
true.
Zoomers. Like, dude, a 13-year-old kid's not gonna click on the stream and hear me like rage bait a bunch of shit for hours, shit talking, being disrespectful as fuck to people on Monkey app, being an LOL account. Like my content's just not lining up because I don't know really how to be like anyone but myself. And I'm down to like clown myself to like
Mhm.
get a laugh.
Dude,
And that's just
I feel like you get like a lot of like young audience, right? Like you get the youth, right?
I did it more on Twitch, less on Kick.
Really?
My chat was way well because of Fortnite.
Yeah, true.
You got to
Did
remember
you
that's also what blew the clips up. They were Fortnite clips.
Yeah. Oh
So it's
yeah,
like
that's
you
true. That
gotta
was it was
so the
huge.
game itself was carrying some of the clips.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure. How many followers did you have on Kick or I mean on Twitch and why did you get banned on Twitch?
I'm not banned on Twitch.
Oh, you're not banned on
No, I
Twitch.
have
What the hell?
700K on Twitch. I don't know.
Why don't you
It's funny
stream
you
on
bring
Twitch
that
then?
up. I
Yeah.
don't know what to do with it.
Seriously?
I feel like I will get banned on Twitch. Yeah, my Twitch. That's what's funny when people talk about me view botting or all this other shit. I'm like, bro, a lot of you guys are just kick babies or new to this shit here. I
Mhm.
got a Twitch channel with 700,000 fucking followers, man. The
Yeah.
fuck? It's like I don't ever get my credit. Why do I gotta tell someone that? Then I was on
Yeah.
Aiden Ross's. I was a part of every Aiden Ross stream on his peak viewership, minus on Twitch, minus his the Andrew Tate ones. Minus
Yeah.
the Andrew Tate Discord calls, I was in all of his biggest streams. I
Damn,
just
bro.
never get credit, bro. And I was winning them too.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Dude, you should start streaming on Twitch then too. You could multi-stream, right? Like go on Twitch and
Honestly,
Kick.
that's a great. I don't. I'd have to ask my boss. I'd have to ask Eddie. I don't know
Mm.
if I could.
Yeah. Bro, hell yeah though. That'd be fire, bro. 700K is nuts, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
what? Like I get like people is like we really do. I'm like yeah, I do.
Mhm.
Fuck.
Dude, I
That's where
think
I put all my eggs. And here's another thing. I mean to cut you off, but I put all my
Mm.
eggs in the streaming basket because I realized that's how you get the most money.
Yeah.
I was like, even like it was the clout too, but I was like, you can't get paid how I'm getting paid unless you get live viewers. Because live
Mhm.
viewers is the most powerful form of clout. Like, dude, look at all the rappers and athletes that are getting into it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, bro, YouTubers and streamers are bigger than rappers and athletes in 2025. I
Yeah.
feel like,
That's so true,
or
bro.
it's very close.
Mhm. Yeah, no, this is a new wave for sure. Like everybody's online, everybody's on their phones, everybody's either seeing a clip or they're watching a stream. Like even like sports like that, I feel like that's kind of dying out too now, right?
Dude, it's funny you say that. Sports are so ass.
Yeah.
I can't watch them at all. You know what's crazy? I wanted to be a pro NFL player growing up. I love
Seriously?
sports growing up.
Hmm.
And now to me, they're just boring and dead.
Yeah. Because what do
I
you do?
can't name
You're
one player in the NBA besides LeBron James. Let me try to think of an NFL. I don't think I can name one NFL. I'd have to think about an NFL player.
yeah. What about baseball?
I couldn't name one.
Yeah. Yeah, because what you're doing is you're watching other sweaty grown men run around with a ball on a field. You know, how
Exactly. It's
exciting
like
can that be?
it's not. I'm
Yeah.
so glad we have this take. Who gives a fuck? No one
Hmm.
cares.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Steph Curry. Yeah.
I know. I hate when people get so worked up. Oh, it's the Super Bowl, bro. oh, see, Olympics, like Olympics, yeah, fair game. They work hard. I mean, they all work hard, right? But oh, dude, it's a big game, and you're gonna be sitting there watching. What you could be doing is you could be turning yourself into the big game. You could be live with action, man. You could be
I
doing your
say that
own
all the
shit.
time. Unless you're a millionaire, you should not be watching. Unless you're either set for life or you're pursuing your goal. You should. And Andrew Tate said the same thing. You should never be watching anime, sports, the
Mhm.
Super Bowl. Like, oh my God, people, it's the Super Bowl. People care more about the Super Bowl than their own dreams in life.
Yeah,
It's actually
yeah.
fucking pathetic, dude. And I was the same way with heroin or whatever. Whatever the fuck I was the same kind of way. And I'm just like, bro, you're focusing on the wrong shit. You shouldn't be doing anything but pursuing your passion until you kind of like are comfortable or like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel
Mhm.
like all that shit is a distraction, dude.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's
UFC
so
is
true.
valid. I mean, I guess UFC is valid. No one's saying you can't watch a game with your friends here and there. I mean, no one's saying that.
Of course, yeah.
I'm just saying,
But
like,
I feel like the type of people to be in your chat that were the type of people that just numb themselves with entertainment. I mean, that's the same with everybody's chat, right? But
right.
I just yeah, that's like the problem with you guys. You guys just like numb yourself so much with entertainment and you put your dreams off to the like that's probably why you feel like empty inside is because like you don't have that dream that's like fulfilling you. You watch other people live out your dreams. Like you want to be a streamer, so you plug into me or Action Man who are streamers instead of just doing it yourself. And that's why I like Sneeko is he always like inspires people to start their own channel, you know?
And
Like I
that's
feel like
honestly, I think that's maybe what frustrates me with Sneeko and other people like him is that they're so skilled. It's like you guys can talk about anything, do whatever you want. Here we go with the Jew shit again, man. Here we go. Like I'm saying, like these guys are so smart, they can do whatever they want, and just like we have to go down with this Israel shit. We have to, and that's just it because like they could. There's so much more to life than talking about Israel, dude. I promise you, there is.
yeah, that's why I don't
And dude, I
really
don't
like
even give a fuck about Israel, man. I don't even give a fuck. I don't want to go to Israel. I don't want to go
yeah.
there. I don't want to live there. I don't. I'm
Mhm.
not thinking about my Israeli brothers. I don't give a shit, man. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm just saying, like, enough is enough.
Yeah. I mean, I respect Sneeko though cuz he speaks about like important stuff. Like as much as people don't want to hear it, like I think he says like a lot of truth when it comes like the Israel and like Jewish stuff. Like I think
I
he is like
mean, dude,
waking up a lot
I
of
just
people.
don't, man. I just don't. I think it's all grifting, clickbait bullshit, and I'm just not gonna get off that hill. And I just think it's just total dog shit. And
What
I
do you
think
mean
it's
by grifting though?
damaging because he knows it gets him more clicks, and he knows it like it kind of niches him a little
Well,
bit. I just think it's bullshit, man.
but you just admitted he could get probably more reviews talking about other things than just
No,
like
no, he
Israel.
gets his most views doing the anti-Jew shit. I'm saying he probably could. Like when
No,
he
he
was doing his
definitely
other
could.
content, it wasn't getting as many views. Like if you
Well,
look at his posts,
the thing is, it's because he's banned on YouTube. When he was on YouTube, he's getting like a
I
million
mean,
views
true,
on
but I'm
like
saying
some of
like
his stuff.
okay, judging off his X numbers, he was getting less views doing the non-anti-Jew shit, basically.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, bro, he needs to get his YouTube back. We could agree on that, right? That's bullshit that he's banned on YouTube still.
What did he get banned for again? I forgot.
Election misinformation and COVID misinformation,
Oh,
which
well, yeah, that's
they
just
changed those policies now.
they
Now you could
did,
say
they
those
did
things.
that. Yeah, but I'm saying like okay, they used that to ban him because he was doing the anti-Jew shit too much, or
Not
like
when
they
he
don't.
got
It's
banned on YouTube. It was the Andrew Tate stuff, I think, that kind of they
right,
cracked
but I'm
down on.
saying they're saying that, but dude, if you ask him why he thinks he got banned, I guarantee you he'll probably say it was the anti-Jew shit. Bro, there was a bunch of people on YouTube that were talking about the vaccinations being bullshit. Joe Rogan was all over YouTube talking about it. Some like
Yeah,
there was big guys, Ben Shapiro, I mean he's a Jew. There were big guys, but there were big guys that were both on both sides that were anti-vaccination and they didn't get banned.
yeah.
None of them did. Only he got banned. So I'm saying like, but yeah,
I
no, I agree. I agree. He should have his YouTube channel back for
Yeah.
sure, for
I
sure.
think it's because he was platforming Andrew Tate, like in when he
Yeah,
was like at his peak. You know, that's
I
probably
mean,
what it
dude, Andrew
was.
Tate said some crazy fucking things, bro. I
He's
mean, I was
awesome though.
laughing the whole time. I mean,
Hell yeah. Dude, that's gonna be so crazy though when I do the Andrew Tate pod. I'm thinking this summer that could low key happen. He
dude,
said
yeah, I'm
he told
hyped
me he
for you,
wants to do it in
bro.
person, which is
Really,
like, yeah, that's kind of fucking nuts.
that's sick, dude. I'm
That shit's
happy
gonna
for you.
pop.
Do you think
Appreciate
that
it,
you would
man.
get that interview if you didn't push the Islam thingy? Do you think that? I'm asking you. I don't know. Like, what do you believe in?
Yeah, I definitely think so. Cause like before I even like heard about Islam, he was already following me before I
Yeah,
even
he
talked about
was.
it.
I remember, dude. I've been following you
Yeah.
since like 3,000 followers, bro.
Seriously?
Yes. We've been following each
Damn.
other.
Why
I
did you
was
follow
following you a
me?
long time ago. I don't know. I followed you a long time ago. Long time. And I remember
Damn.
you weren't, and this is my point. You weren't doing the religion, the politics shit. The side that you're picking. And then you
Yeah.
picked this side with the blonde hair and look at the results you got. And you saw the results you started getting. They were better. Yes or no?
I mean, yeah, but I don't want to say it's because my hair's blonde.
It's unconventional to see a white blonde kid be as pro Islam as you are. That's where this is coming from. And it's
Yeah, I
working.
mean,
And I'm saying keep it up. I'm saying keep it going because it's working. But I'm saying like this applies to Sneeko. This applies to the other guys. They're seeing
yeah.
results, so they're doing it.
I mean, I have
It
so
is
much
what,
other.
and I'm not saying they don't believe in it to some
Yeah, yeah.
extent. But like, do I think that they want to talk about the Jews 24 fucking 7? I would hope fucking not, is what I would say to that. Like,
I mean, I definitely have a lot more like content than just like talking
no,
about
I
like
know you do.
Islam
I
though.
know you do. I
Yeah.
just feel like this generates the best talking points though, so I get that.
Yeah, I mean, I won't lie, like it definitely does like pop off, and honestly, it's confusing to me still. Still don't understand why it pops off
And
as
I'm
much as it
right, and I'm
does.
telling you because you're white, blonde, and 17 talking about free Palestine.
Yeah, but everybody's talking about free Palestine. That's like the thing everybody agrees on.
Once again, let me correct this. No, we're not. This is a small percentage of massive influencers who are like if you look at the people that are protesting in New York City, how many people live in New York City? 10 million metro area, right? So
Mm.
the people that are doing those protests, that's the percentage of people that are on Twitter doing the same concept. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's a very small percentage. But in that small percentage is your Nick Fuentes, your Dan Balzerians, your Sneakos, your
Ballsy.
fucking Candace Owens, that bitch. Who else is fucking terrible? All
You
those
don't fuck
Nazis.
with
Kanye
Candace?
West was an asshole. I think Sneeko.
Yeah, be
I
honest.
think
Be honest. Kanye's new song is fire.
I loved it,
It's
but that's
fire,
not the point.
right?
Yeah, it's fire, dude. Yeah, he's a great musician. No one's gonna say he's not.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was singing it all the time. I would play it all the
Yeah.
time. It was sweet.
Ah,
Yeah,
boom,
yeah. That shit
boom,
was
boom.
that. Obviously, that
Yeah.
shit was catchy
Ah.
and okay. Obviously, yes. I thought Kanye West was leeching on a Sneeko.
Seriously?
I'm dead serious. I felt that Kanye West lost all of his aura points. I don't know. I don't look at him as the same. It's not even the anti-Jew shit. It's just like he's just like dumbed himself down with so much stupidity. He doesn't feel like this guy that I used to like worship and idolize and like think he was the best. Like Kanye West, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, there's gotta be something wrong with him, right? Surely.
yes.
Yeah. No, I feel like he's definitely lost like a lot of that kind of like that kind of cool factor, that kind of like it
Yeah, yeah,
factor, you know?
exactly, exactly. Like I was proud, like,
Yeah.
do I care? Like, whenever Kanye West tweets or he does something, I don't really care anymore. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Like, if I saw him in public, I'd be like, oh, there's Kanye West, and I would
Yeah.
probably try to go for the picture because he's got clout or something. But like, would I want the picture like I wanted it in 2009 or something? Probably not. No.
Mm, yeah. Would you say Kanye is like really hated now or no?
Yeah, I would say
Seriously?
he's.
Why?
I mean, I would say he's. I mean, for his audience, I don't know if hated is the right. I mean, I would say he's hated by a like. It's just hard to tell because he's got a crazy cult following that's massive. So, but I'm saying like I don't know. I mean, maybe not hated because like the behavior is bizarre, but like looked at as a joke. Basically, I would say that's the more accurate assessment. Like looked at like
Yeah.
looked at like a crazy tinfoil hat person. Basically,
So I kind of feel bad for him though, because he literally opens a song with, "Man, these people took my kids from me. Then they post my bank account. I got so much anger in me, got no way to take it out." Like, don't you feel bad for him, bro? He's
I mean,
obviously
yes,
going through
I
some
do,
shit.
dude. But I'm sure making a song about Hitler's not going to bring you any closer to him. Do you want to
I
know
mean,
where
it was
this
a
came from?
fire
You want
song
to know?
about Hitler.
I know where this hatred came from. It came from his mother died, R.I.P. because of a Jewish doctor fucked up her surgery.
Wait, seriously?
Yes, bro. She died from a Jewish doctor. She died in a fluke injury during the surgery. And then Pete Davidson, quote, stole Kim Kardashian or whatever, who's a Jewish guy. His dad died in 9/11. And that's to me where this is coming from. I just feel like you can like look at that and
Damn.
easily say that.
So why would the Jewish doctor mess up the surgery?
I don't know the exact. I believe the doctor was Jewish, and I don't think I don't know if the doctor messed it up. I just think it was an unfortunate random circumstance that led to her death, but the
Yeah.
doctor was Jewish.
I heard that Jewish people are trying to like put Kanye on meds though,
I mean, it's not
right?
Jewish people. He's fucking crazy. Do you think he needs to be on meds? I'm saying, like, what do you think?
I mean, I think it might be the meds that are making him go crazy,
I mean,
right?
maybe, dude. I mean, maybe. But if you didn't hate Jews to the point of psychosis, then you wouldn't have needed meds in the first place. Like, imagine needing a pill to stop hating Jewish people. That's fucking insane. All right, one
Yeah.
second, North. One second. I'm gonna take this right here, man. Okay, I'm ready to start my day. Fuck
Yeah.
Jews.
That's kind of true.
Almost said the other word. That was an accident.
The K one?
Yeah.
Oh god. Bro, I had Heel Mike on my podcast yesterday. I asked him if he was Jewish. If he said yes, I was totally about to call him Heel. I don't even know if you can say that word on YouTube. I was about to
No,
drop it
don't
though.
say that. Yeah, don't say
No,
that.
that'd be so funny though.
I'm pretty sure that
Heel.
whoever owns YouTube is probably Jewish.
That's the dude. Yeah, probably. I mean,
Or
okay.
if he doesn't own it directly, there's some guy that's in an equivalent level of power that's right there.
Yeah. Is that a W name for Heel Mike though? Like Heel Kai?
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like him at all. When I saw you did that, I was like, dude, like there he is.
I did that yesterday. I'm pretty
I
sure. Yeah, it
know.
was yesterday.
He's probably in here right now.
You think so?
100%, 100%.
You actually think he's in
Probably.
here right now? Yo,
I think
Heel Mike, if you're in here, join the call. That'd be funny.
he's not gonna join. He might not be awake. It's 5:30 in the morning. It's possible.
Yeah. All right, bro. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to keep you here too much longer because I've like gone through a lot of my questions. Gee, I really appreciate the time, though,
Yeah,
man. Thank
bro.
you.
I mean, dude, this was great. I hope we can do this again. Wait, just so this ends my YouTube stream because I gotta go on stake. When you end this, does this end like how do I get off YouTube? I don't mean to stream on YouTube. We're only live on YouTube on your end.
Oh
So like
shit.
how do I get rid of that? How do I end the
Ah,
YouTube segment?
is there like a here? Show me what your screen looks like on your point of view. Because for me, it has like a thing where it says edit channels, and I can just like toggle off any channel I
Oh
want. So I
yeah,
can like.
toggle off my YouTube channel.
Okay, wait. Let's see if I
Oh
can
no, I
do
can just
that for
leave
you.
right here. Never mind. I just leave right here. Never mind.
Wait, let's see. Yeah, because I
Yeah,
don't have an
toggle me
option
off
for
of
your
YouTube.
YouTube.
Just toggle me off of YouTube.
See, I don't have an option for your YouTube. Like, I think you could toggle yourself off.
Okay, I can just leave. It says leave. Okay. All right.
Wait, oh,
Well, I would
pair
assume
channel.